We're gonna get the dollars. We're gonna get the dollars.
All right, you guys. Well, Barish, the LinkedIn work popped up a new space. Let's see where this is going after a little bit. Let's first say good morning. Are the live streams up? Tick,
Oh yeah, yeah. Um,
tick,
live streams are
tick,
up.
tick, boom.
Oh,
Who's
shit! I
working
love
on the live
talking to the
stream?
closed mic. I'm obsessed with it. Um, yeah, no, I'm good. The live streams are up, and I was just getting everything like dialed in right now. I know that there's not a whole lot of people here, but the people that are here, please like, share, comment, repost this space, go onto your Telegram channels, scream out your window, knock on your neighbor's door, and get some mother effing people up in here. Let's go.
Right. Yes, very much do that. And also welcome people at all of our 6 live streams on Kick, Twitch, Retake, YouTube, Pump Fun, and on X. That's where we're at, right? So everybody can really see you sitting here in the space. They see your PFP. So they also see if you're alive or dead, right? So if you're moving emojis or just sitting here like a dead bird. Yeah, people can see this. So let's just start with a good morning before we start talking about lots of stuff, lots of things happening. Good morning, Tick. How's your day going?
GM. Uh, Day's going great so far. Uh, Honestly, I don't want to share too much, but I am like a little bit tired because yesterday at 8 p.m. I decided to drink a Celsius energy drink, and um, it was like one of those things. I was like, oh yeah, like I'll be fine. And my sleep last night very much suffered because of it. I took melatonin to help like drift to sleep, and I also took a gabapentin to help me like calm down because when my head hit the pillow, I could not. Just too much caffeine. I had over 400 milligrams of caffeine in the evening, so yeah, I just tend to overdo it, and that's like like at the end of it, like my only takeaway is always like I shouldn't have consumed so much caffeine. Like I could have been fine with like 3 cups of coffee throughout my day, like some moderate amount, less than 200 milligrams. But once you go over the 300 milligram point, at least for myself, I start getting a little bit of anxiety, jitteriness, and so that's just where I'm at today. Sorry for rambling, but I don't know if you have any experience drinking caffeine too,
No, I
Ray.
take, I'm on about 400 milligrams of caffeine in the morning just in my pre workout alone. And that's
Yeah,
excluding the two espressos that I take.
right. So
But,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
easy
but
to overdo
I
it.
don't feel it in this way. If
Yeah,
I go, I had a day where I had 1,000 milligram of caffeine, and then I get heart palpitations. Yeah,
right,
that's the thing. So
right.
let's not do this. Let's not do like Wild and Tick here.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
but it's right. Let's not advocate for these doses of. But since I take methylene blue, I don't need to rely on caffeine as much. I notice this, so
I need to get a
that's a good
bottle.
thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
told me to get the capsules, and I don't even know why I faded. I should just throw some
Well,
in my. Do you think it's this is kind of a dumb question, but would you buy it off of Amazon? Do you think that that's a credible source to get pure pharmaceutical grade?
some are,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
some are
Do my own
definitely, yeah.
research.
Well, yes,
Where do you
yeah.
source yours from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you going to a
Well, I
store?
I get it from a European. I get it from the same in between guy that does a lot of pharmaceutical things and
Oh,
also
very
my
cool.
peptides.
Very
So
cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do
it's
some
always good to
research
have.
on that because I want to. You would say that it's more than just placebo for the methylene blue, that
Oh,
the clarity and
definitely
everything.
more. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
that very much intrigues me because I love any sort of like nootropic, anything that can help enhance cognitive function and things like that, help you form words or
Yeah,
remember
also
things. Yeah.
taurine, right? Taurine, extra taurine will do that for you
Okay.
too. So maybe try that first before you
Yeah.
head over to the methylene blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love stuff like that, so I will for
yeah.
sure look into it. But
Taurine is some extra taurine is really good for also magnesium, but then have it more biodiversified, so or bioavailable.
mm,
So, well, we get into the DMs about that. I'll hook you up with a
yeah,
good stack. Let's
very
say good
cool.
morning to Adam. Adam in Hong Kong. Adam, good morning.
GM.
Jim Jam.
Celsius, huh?
Jim.
Was that something to do?
Oh,
Was that
that
something to do with
crypto with
Alexander Mashinsky,
oh
right?
my gosh,
You were
when
dealing
he's
with him.
the the founder of Celsius, and I'm the
That
energy drink.
is he free? Is he been freed from prison?
I'm
Is he in
actually not
prison?
sure
No,
about that whole.
no. Okay. Oh, the energy drink. Oh, the Celsius energy drink. Oh, right.
Last night,
Okay, I
I drank
understand.
a energy
Oh,
drink,
I
a
see.
200 milligram energy drink at like 8 p.m. And yeah, when it came time to like go to sleep
Damn.
around 1, I was like still wired. So
Damn.
I
Yeah,
made a
yeah. Actually, I noticed you were kind of on it. You were kind of
yeah
on it,
yeah
posting
4 a.m.
some
my
cool shit.
time.
Actually,
Right, I was
seemed to be.
posting all night. Like I did my GN posts. I'm like, okay, time to go to sleep. And then for the next like
Yeah.
5 hours, I
What do
just
you?
mhm.
Yeah. What do you use for that? Is that a Chat GPT
I didn't use any Chat GPT yesterday.
model or what?
A lot of
Okay.
the stuff I did yesterday was with Grok and Gemini, and
Okay.
so and then like the website that I made like a little website. I'm like I want to make us a landing page, a website, like, and I've made a few renditions, at least like 10 of them, but I'm never happy with like I just haven't got it dialed in yet, and so I keep taking a break from the models and then coming back to them and seeing, oh, like what will it turn out now with these new updates? So I was messing around with Bolt V2, Bolt.new. It's kind of like
Bolt.
Replit,
Yes,
Ah.
you
Repable.
guys, go
Yeah.
go get a room because we
Sorry.
gotta
Yeah.
say good morning to a tons of other people.
Sorry.
Go nerd out,
It is alpha
Yeah,
though.
Adam.
but
If
it was
anyone,
good. It's
if
good. Good
yeah,
morning. Good morning. Yes.
yeah,
Good to
Good
see you
morning.
guys.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All
Good to
right.
see you. Happy
But
to be
then,
here.
yes,
we'll
yes,
cover
yes,
the
you
alpha
guys. If
later.
you're,
Yeah.
go
Sorry, my bad.
get a room. So you guys, if you just entered the space, welcome. Leave something there below in that purple pill. Yesterday we had a magnificent space about bitching on Monad for everybody that was bearish on Monad, including us, right? A big bitch space. Also, didn't get lurked by Lurky. We got striked by Lurky. We had to reverb it later.
Ooh.
And I still don't know what it says, but we might want to bring that up as content in a little bit and show it
Mm.
on the live stream. But rather sad, Lurky didn't catch up on our bearish sentiment there on Monad. And so
Wait. So
we
the
stand,
bearishness on Monad is actually almost like censored
yes, it's
from the audio
confirmed
file.
that
It's been stripped
it's
from
total
the
Monad.
records. Oh my god.
1984.
Is that? Do you think that's like? Do you think Monad just like paid them off? Do you think that's
I
what's
do not
happening?
know, but the
This is
vibes
the
around
problem.
it,
Mm-hmm.
This is
this
yeah, Wookie knows. This is the problem with like centralization, man. And this is the thing about this is why we need an oracle for this shit, right? We need something. We need like credible sources of neutrality. Like Kaito alone, Lurky alone, it's not going to cut it. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we need real InfoFi is going to have to be decentralized, or we're just going to be, it's just like we're just doing Web 2 all over again.
we get
What's the
just
point?
another dystopia somewhere else. Yes. So talking about dystopia, Hamas victims sue Binance and a SEC accusations of terror financial rock crypto world. Based on reports, victims of the October 7 attacks in Israel have filed a federal lawsuit against Binance and its founder, right, claiming that the exchange allowed large crypto flows to militant groups. The complaints list 306 American plaintiffs who say they were killed, injured, or taken hostage and are demanding damages. We want to get paid, yes. So the Japan Times brought this on and came with the Twitter post about Binance Holdings facing a lawsuit now claiming cryptocurrency platform knowingly facilitated crypto transactions by Hamas. They should be knowing that this is decentralized, so it does not matter, right? The money shall move anyway, and yeah, it's fun. It's dystopian, very much dystopian, right? So let's say good morning to the rest here on stage. I see Edge is here in support. Edge had a great space earlier. Give Edge a follow for his spaces. So valuable if you're new to crypto. So valuable. Of all the things that we kind of breeze over sometimes, but we cannot make the space about, and that is about how to keep your freaking emotions in check at all times and how to make something out of your reality, right? How do you do that, right? And get your mindset like a good mental diet would be to go to Edge Space every day. Edge, good morning or good evening for you, but good morning.
Good evening, Wild. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, morning, night, whatever time it is where you are right now. And yo, yeah, you're absolutely right, Wild. That was an absolutely amazing space. You rugged there at the end, but you had to do stuff, and that, life, life
Yeah, the
happens.
phone call went on, and so eventually it rubbed me out of the space. I just don't know what happened, but spaces are weird like that, right?
Yeah, definitely. But I
Yeah.
appreciate that time, and I appreciate you pulling up so much. That was amazing. I was about to say that it was fun. I mean, it's not fun. It's like I need that stuff. That was absolutely I needed that stuff for you to pull out there. So there is not a lot
Everything
of
comes in its own appointed hour and it's always on time. And if you know, you go to EdgeSpace to confirm all of that, right? So I always, when I have time, I go around, I support you guys in spaces where I will have a conversation of whatever it's about and be bullish like that, you guys. So thank you for pulling up here then, Edge. I do appreciate that as well. Let's say good morning to the Wookster. Wookie, wook, wook, wook. Good morning.
Man, you never make it to my space. No, I'm just
Good,
kidding.
call
Good,
me,
good
man.
morning, Lyle. Good
You know,
morning. It's the
you are
middle of
one
the
of the
night.
few
I
people that
know.
can actually call me on Telegram, and I will be like, "Oh, it's work. I better answer."
No, 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 no. No. Yes, but you should pull up sometime. It is in the middle of your night, though. I think what,
I
like 3,
will,
4
but
a.m.
then look, I made it to DJ space because I
Oh,
was
really?
awake at 3:30 a.m. and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, then I'll head over to DJ space." So you can give me a call, right?
come
Because
through, come through.
I'm trading with the Asian market a little bit more over the time, I
Ooh,
noticed.
okay.
So, because it's more bullish for me like that.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so, yeah, chances are I'm
Oh, yeah.
either maybe awake and just not on X yet, or I'm asleep and then I'll be like, oh, it's woke, and I'll just go ahead and be
It's all good.
very
I was just giving you
sleepy
shit.
in your space.
But But anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm bullish. Market's kind of looking like it's gonna do something. Um, but yeah, just kind of out here grinding it out.
Dude,
Definitely raking in some helium token though. Not
nice.
gonna lie.
Dude,
Not gonna
Wookie,
lie.
that freaking project that I tagged you in, that ended up just being a straight up rug. It looked like. Like I went to go check because I was like, "Ooh, that coin must have launched," and
Uh-huh.
I went
What
to
else
check,
is new in
and the
crypto? Another
profile,
rug
Man,
the
detected.
profile was completely erased.
I
I didn't
am
even see
so
the
glad I
launch.
brushed that thing off like you didn't even tell it to me.
It was yeah, it was
I was
very.
like, I don't know about this tick. I looked at it, I
Was that
clicked
the
at the
app?
profile,
It
and I was like,
looked legit
nah.
to me. It looked so legit.
Mm-mm.
It's just that they
That
only
was
had
the
like
app, the Apple app,
it
the
was
iPhone
a
app that you were
copy trade
sharing.
app. So it was called like a capybara,
Oh yes,
and it was
Cappy Trade. Yes.
yeah, Cappy Trade. And I was like, oh, that
Mm-hmm.
sounds bullish. And like, they're like, yeah, we're
Mm-hmm.
launching at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And at 9 a.m., I like woke up from my like, sleep, in and out of sleep. And I look and I'm like, oh, that coin
Mm-hmm.
must have launched. And the profile was deleted. I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
shoot. It didn't even make it 2 hours. That's crazy.
And what did Wookie say when you
Yeah.
asked
What?
him if he likes capybaras? What did I say?
Yeah, I think something to the effect of not too much, not your thing, right?
Yeah, I said, oh no, they're really not my thing.
Oh yeah, the
Nope.
giant
Mm.
rats. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I
something
said
along
the
those
giant
lines.
rats.
Yeah,
I thought I said something a little worse.
yeah. No, it was absolutely on point. So, damn, that was definitely a learning experience
Damn,
for myself,
this
dude.
turns into a long good morning. Let's hear some other people because
Yep,
we
yep,
see on
yep, yep, yep.
stage. Let's do the rounds here. Ed, you had your hand up. Anything you would like to comment, or you just have your hand up and then it means you're farming?
No, I just wanted to add something about the rugs and the coins. You know what I mean? I feel like every single coin that is being launched and does not have anything backing it. You know what I mean? Those will rug eventually because it's just like everything else. You know what I mean? Like my grandma's coffee mug has a short. My grandfather's old car has a short. You know what I mean? Like, and here is just
Right.
shorts without anything backing it. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
just so
Mm.
easily accessible. So everyone is starting like rugs all the time without even knowing it. You know what I mean?
And look, Edge, everybody should be aware. There is no incentive for these developers to push anything. They made their money already, see? They're like, yeah, well, just riding this train, see if I can sell the last of the supply. And then it's over with, right? Done. They don't have any, they're not there to pump your bags. They got rich. And then it's like, bye bye, right? Checking out. And so either they're going to build something that has purpose on the space and are investing their own money, right? And so they're treating it like a business, or you should not be investing. I mean, not financial advice, everybody. I love to degen around. Everybody knows Wild here, right? And you flip a bag, if you're bored. But you don't do that with all your capital. First of all, you do that with fucking money, right? That you would spend on a town, having a few shots, and having fun. That's the purpose. You're having fun, not expecting to get rich. But mind you, if there's nothing behind it, then exactly right. This is not a business that somebody's trying to build here. This is just what it is, a magic carpet ride, right?
So the deployers, I would say, deployers are the ones that are starting to leave the space. Developers are the ones that are starting to shine in this space because right now, if you're building, I guarantee you one thing: people are coming to your token if you're building. Because I'm
Yes.
only saying that from personal experience, but deployers are leaving because there is no incentive for deployers now because they're not pulling the rugs they used to pull. Like people aren't falling for that shit anymore. So that's that, right?
No, because and I thought retail not being in the market was not a good thing. Obviously, that this whole 3 years of alt season in the cooking has been nothing but a one big dry hump, right? And without the real thing. That's just how I look at it. But the positive side here is that people leave in the bear market. 70% of the
Oh yeah,
people in
I love
crypto.
it.
So we're here
I
with the
love it.
village, and the village is eventually going to be exhausted of these freaking things happening over and over and over again. And so they are going to take their bags of what's left of it, right? I hope you have something left.
But you
And
brought something up that was really important.
yeah,
Wild. You said something very important. You said there's people in here who are building a business and putting their money into it. And I'll tell you one thing, I put in more money into my business here on Web3 than I ever have in Web2,
yeah,
only to survive on Solana. I'm talking about survival, not even like
yeah.
thriving. But in this bear market, I have to admit, while Solana is dipping, the project I'm working on that is mine has been going up only because I know I'm building and people see that and we have an actual profit generating model. if there was no profit being generated, then the token wouldn't move. I think most tokens right now that are moving on hype alone is because people are chasing the rugs, they're chasing the 2, 3x. But those that are
Absolutely.
building,
And look, what is your name? Oh, Web.
margin.
Martin. It would be best if you do it, Martin, and then it would be clear, right?
Oh yeah,
I
but
love the
I got a
I
link
love
on
the soft shill, and you're allowed to shill your little heart out in just a little bit. But let us say good morning to the rest of the people,
GM.
right? Know that we are live on 6 live streams here. So the people see you sitting in a room. So try and look alive and happy, right? Because it's good for your account. They see your little profile picture. So, and Halloween is over with. No more zombie behavior. And then go look at the live streams. We're live on Twitch, on Retake, on YouTube, on PumpFun, on X, and I forgot one. I forgot one.
Kick
You guys
or
multicasting?
Yeah, we're multicasting. So we're
Abstract. Is it on
not on
abstract? Yeah.
no,
abstract.
no,
It's
Twitch,
on
Retake, Kick. I'm Kick. I forgot Kick. Kick. That we're there as well, and then we're gonna expand further out as soon as I have these 6 under control, when I can say them in a row without missing anyone. So that's the goal. Anyways, we got we got Dark Matter pulled up on stage very early with us as well. He was like, "Man, there's a space. Let me get on it." Let's say good morning to Fox. Fox from Dark Matter. Fox.
Yo, 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 what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh,
I'm
good
here at the
morning. Good
gym
morning.
coming to you live from around this place in the UK. So I'm going to go quiet, but hi, everybody.
Fox.
Yo, 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 what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here
Oh,
at the
good
gym
morning. Good
coming to you
morning.
live from around this place in the UK. So I'm going to go quiet, but hi, everybody. Please like, comment, follow the space, follow the speakers, and also big up to the listeners down there. I'm going to go pump some weights. I'll wait for my chance to talk, but let's retweet the space. Let's go.
very nice.
Yes, you pump some more of that iron. That's always a good idea. And then we'll move on to say good morning to Hatter. Hatter, I'm so excited to have you in the space. I saw you on the timeline and making moves. I was like, intrigued. Sometimes that happens with some profiles that you come across. Don't we know? Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm
GM.
always bullish. Always
Always
bullish.
bullish, always grinding, always mad.
Well, wild is, but yes, that kind of goes hand in hand. Yeah. So what brought you to this space? You were like, I need to hear Wild. What's she up to?
I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm actually in the middle of my IRL workday, so sorry if there's a lot of background noise.
That's all right. Bullish on everybody who's listening in, possibly doing something else. Just mind what you're doing, right? If you're driving, please mind the wheel and mind the road more than you do the space. Even
Thank you,
though,
Wild.
well, yeah, Edge. We like to see you here tomorrow, and I get the chance to say good morning to you again, right?
100%, 100%. No driving here. I'm a land surveyor, so I'm on both feet right now.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's say good morning to Michael. Michael is on stage with us as well. Michael, how you doing? Long time and no talk.
Yo, to the 1 billion people listening to this page right now, I'm so happy to be here. Yo, what's good, Wild Adam, Edge, Buki, Hata, Darkmara? I see Eve down there. Like, yo, Jam, everyone. It's actually been a while. Wow, I don't know. It's been a long time since I heard your voice. Like, what's good? How are you?
I'm still see you moving on, making moves on these timeline and being bullish like that.
I mean, what other choice do we have? We have to stay. Someone has to stay bullish, man. Like the whole
True.
sentiment in the market is crazy.
It's true. It's
Oh,
true. And now that we said good morning to everybody, let's talk about that just for a little bit, right? So let me just move my clickety click over. So called 89.3 for Bitcoin, and then from there a little bit to the down. But I do see us coiling up a little bit on an RSI, meaning that we're under tension with it all. I think most of the bottom here is in. I don't think we're going to go to 80 anymore. I think we're going to do a nice little pump over the next days. But don't get this twisted. We're in a bear market now. We officially are in a bear market. So no hopium here from Wild, right? We need to fight some bears. And if we cannot get above 104, 106K Bitcoin, and then 110 being a full reversal, we have nothing to be bullish about. Yeah? So a hopium pump is going to come. That is in the cook, in the works. It's just that we got to stay clear on what we're dealing with here. So if we don't get these targets for Bitcoin within a few weeks, then we got to recognize what's going on, de-risk there. And what does that mean? Well, it means that you got to sell something off in the Hail Mary pump that's coming. Wait for confirmation because relax. See, if we get to 110, you can always toss in these bags again, knowing that they are 80% of chance they're going to pump, right? But if we are bearish and you're just going to remain hodling, then you cannot de-risk anymore, and you don't have enough liquidity to make that opportunity lower, right? To make it there. So let's go to some shills there. I know Wookie wants to shill. I know Fox wants to shill. I know Martin here wants to shill. If any of you want to come and shill something or yourself, that'd be bullish too, on and have that be seen on all these people on these 6 live streams.
Hell
Then
yeah.
go ahead and pull up, request up, and then we'll have you do that and give you a little bit of a lift this way.
Yes.
All right,
What's the ticker?
Martin first because he came and he joined the conversation. Doing some soft
Yes.
shillings, which
I'll
I
go.
enjoy. I'm
What's the
bullish on that,
ticker?
right?
What's the
You're
ticker,
What's
good.
Fox?
the ticker? What's it? Where's it at?
The ticker is SIM. It's SIM as in an eSIM, guys. In short, to keep it really short, guys, it's a private mobile carrier. We just sold out of phone numbers once again on V2. We just introduced staking for our company. We've been around for about 150 some odd days, sitting over 100K. We've had our pump to 700, but it means nothing to me. I think this company itself, as it gets widely adopted, you'll see that the flywheel makes sense. It's simple. We're a company that's already in profit on a monthly basis by month 3. So there's not many companies doing that, let alone anyone building on Solana anymore. That's not a rug. So if there's something you guys want to check out, just check out Sim to keep it simple with you guys, and you guys will see that over, I want to say 83% of our holders have held for longer than 90 days. So if you feel safe anywhere, I think that's where it would be.
Oh, that is sick. Okay, so this launches
Thank you,
on
dude.
Solana. Tell me, where was it launched? What's the all-time
All right,
high?
so it originally was launched through the Believe app. So Believe originally we launched it on there. I had some OG teammates that stole over 20,000 in creator fees from it, but that's neither here or there. I still kept building, and now we're officially a Meteora token only. So we've offloaded from Believe and we've onboarded to Meteora just about 2 days ago now. So now we collect all the fees that are being generated on the token rather than Believe taking their 35 to 45% cut. So now the buybacks will be bigger. The development from Meteora and the support from Meteora Collective is huge. So we've been in talks about how we can get this token like more widely shown, considering it is an ICM, and I don't like branding things ICM or not, because at the end of the day, I believe this is a company first, then a token. So like the company's success, the token will follow, or vice versa. Either way, at the end of the day, like it has been going up while the market's been going down. So that's what I'll say.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking at the chart right now. I got it up on the screen. Um, damn. Yeah, so 122K market cap, 68K
Oh, nice. We're at 122. I thought it was at 110.
on deck
Sweet. Let's
screen.
go.
Yeah.
Well, pump's happening. You guys, if you want to watch with us, it's always the first link in the Jumbotron here is the link to the live stream. You can watch while you're here in Spaces if you want to, so you can see what we're pulling up for you. Sometimes, even if it's very, very bullish, we clip it and then we give these shorts to, where are we doing that again? TikTok and on
YouTube,
YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, yeah, on the
But
short
I'm not
clips.
gonna lie, it has to be very, very
Oh
bullish.
yeah. Also, let me know next time you guys do a multicast, and I'll jump on my platform and
It's
also as
every
well and
day.
share the multicast. I didn't know that, but now I do.
Every
So
day.
Let me know. Let me get in a chat with you guys so that way you guys live stream next time. I'll also live stream it and get on that multicast so you guys can get another like 5,000 people viewing it.
Nice.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go do that. Yes, we're here every day but Sunday. Sunday we need a
There we
break.
go.
I'll
Hey,
take next week.
I appreciate that. I just look for everyone that's in here as well, guys. Like, I let my body like pretty much get taken over by the time of Devin, like literally staying up too late and everything. And then I got COVID and was in the hospital for almost like a week. So, guys, understand the charts will be here tomorrow, and you can put in your like cell limits or whatever you want, but understand that like your health comes first. Because if you're sick, trust me, you can't do jack shit. Like I was in the hospital and I was like, oh, I'll just jump on my phone. And I was so sick, I was like, wait, I don't even want to look at my phone, let alone a laptop. So take care of yourself first, guys. I know in this
How did
space,
you
like
come
we
back?
stay up too long.
Did you come back from COVID? Okay, or are you still
Yeah,
dealing?
I was on a ventilator for 2 days about
Jesus.
2.5 weeks ago. And then
Yeah.
I came back and I was like, all right, so I have to sleep. The doctor straight up told me, he goes, you need to sleep, bro. Like,
Sleep.
you need to
Yep.
sleep. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Because I was doing like
Sleep.
48-hour days.
1 hour lacking of sleep takes 7 days to catch up on. Seven.
Oh, yeah,
So
trust me.
that's why most of the time we will never catch up on sleep. But if you had any COVID or you guys in the room are listening and you have any lung issues, COPD, asthma,
Big time.
or you're prone to pneumonia, that kind of stuff, right? Bronchitis, all of that jazz. NAC, NAC, it's just protein. Take it 6 to 800 milligram a day for you. You can get it just about anywhere. It will negate the viruses attaching to your cells, right? Especially in the lungs, and it will reduce oxidative stress. So if you have asthma, reducing that oxidative stress is a big deal for you, and so you can breathe better. After taking it, a few hours later, you feel fine. Well, fine. You feel tons better. Let's keep it to that. So that's just NAC. I can always talk about NAC because it's just a supplement. It's just protein. Yeah.
Someone cut her a check from that company.
Dude,
No,
I'm
because
bullish.
NAC is not a company. It's
I know,
actually
I'm just joking
N-acetyl.
around.
Yeah.
I'm saying just
So
Yeah,
someone should cut you a
I
check anyways
wish
for that
I
show.
Mark,
would have been rich
no,
already.
I'm
What's
bullish
up,
on
When
dude?
are they
this.
going to get on Lurky? When are they going to get on Lurky? And then they can
Yes.
pay you royalties for that.
Royalties.
There you
Getting
go. What's
rich.
up, Trick?
Mark, so I want to know about the eSIM. Are you on Solana Mobile then?
Okay, so we've been in talks with them for about 2 months now, and the
Mm,
Seeker itself has issues in the hardware. Where, let's say, for example, we tested it with T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, One Global, and Vodafone, and I would say out of like 5 seekers we tested, 3 of them would connect to the actual network and then two
shoot.
wouldn't. So
Oh
I've been
man.
very apprehensive about doing a DAP with them because it makes it look like I'm the problem versus the hardware. So right now we've been like kind of going back and forth, and like we can be on the Solana mobile within like a
Damn.
day. We have the DAP ready to go. It's just I want to make sure their hardware is up to par with our eSIM like software. That way when people do buy it and they use it, it actually connects to the network. Because like right now, for example, we have a buddy who is in Indiana and his seeker won't connect to the network. But
Yeah,
then I have a guy here in
I have it.
California and
Yeah,
his connects.
oh, you're in Cali too. I am as well.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Well, right now I'm in Oregon, but I'm California made and
I'm
born. Like I
in
go down there every week anyways, but yeah.
I'm in Orange County.
Oh, nice. I'm in LA area. So actually I'm
Sick.
kind of closer to like Orange County than I am LA now. But yeah.
Word.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah, I
Um,
work up in Anaheim, like 15 minutes away
oh,
from
nice.
LA.
Oh, so you're right there by Disneyland,
Exactly, yeah.
huh? Sweet.
But dude, yeah, I've got a seeker. So if you want help
Oh yeah, dude, please DM
testing,
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we will
DM me. I'm gonna
stay
send you
connected.
over an eSIM for
Yeah,
that.
this
I'm actually
concept can.
sending eSIMs out this week to a few seekers and then to Andy Leon as well because he's on board with us. So like, we have a lot of big names on board.
Wow.
In terms of private investments, dude, like we have a good amount of private investment money set aside that hasn't even gone to the chart at all because we want to really like any investment that I'm getting right now from private investors, I want to A, give them equity in the company, and then B, for the token side, I want to make sure that we're like surgical about the liquidity in it because I don't want to just say, for example, like we have like 200,000 sitting aside. If I put 200,000 into the chart, great, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
cool, the chart goes up. But ideally, I'd like to put it into the company. That way, the sale of the eSIMs will pump the chart regardless, instead of just having that money be put into a chart. So I understand a lot of degens are like, "Oh, bro, you should just put a 100K candle in the chart." I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great," but at the end of the day, I want to grow the company first. 1 second.
Right, that makes sense. When you have a second too, I just wanted, for the sake of the stream, I kind of wanted a explanation. I don't know if you really went through it, but
Oh,
the whole
also, dude,
eSIM
I'll
tech.
pay for any if you're streaming IRL or you're streaming with data. I've been taking any streamer who, even if you have one fucking person watching, that I will pay for all your data while you're streaming IRL, as long as you have like a watermark that says sim somewhere or even mention it. But anyone that's live streaming,
Wow.
I'm gonna give you the data, like period. Like the bag work guys, they wanted to do it, but then I don't know what was going on with them. They couldn't get there together. So I was like, you know what, guys, whenever you figure it out, figure it out. And then they hit me back with a, oh, well, our market cap is higher than yours. I'm like, brother, that's fine with me, but when you have less liquidity than we do, that's a different story.
Yeah, man. As I'm like looking through your project more and more, I just came across this post, man. I love this. 0.02% of T-Mobile's value is roughly $48 million. The ticker SIM does 0.02% of what T-Mobile does. This is easily possible. The company would be valued at 48 million. What do you think would happen to the token? So things like this, the fact that, these numbers are projected and stuff, and like I get that it's not like written in stone that
Right.
this is like a forecast. However, it's like showing that it is possible. Dude, you know how many times we see things that were seemingly impossible get accomplished? It happens every day. So something like
Especially in this
this,
space,
yeah,
man. I
yeah,
mean, look, let's just put it this way. In the 5 months we've been around, in less than 3 months, we became profitable. So it's like, for me as someone that's built Web2 businesses and brick and mortar, it's blowing my mind that in less than a year, we're profitable
wow,
because of the Solana network. Like, because of the
yeah,
blockchain,
just the
we're able to make
volume.
transactions 0.002 per transaction. So that means we pass off every saving to those who are buying the eSIMs and the phone numbers and such. And
What
then we
about
introduce staking. What's
what
up,
about
dude?
Solana Foundation? Are you guys getting like backed
Yeah,
by?
we're already in talks with them as well. So
Yeah.
it's crazy how we've been talking to them for, they got on my radar around day 60 something, and they were like, hey, like, is this eSIM real? Because there was a company called eSIM that won the Berlin hackathon, but they never came out with the actual product. So what I did first is that I came out with the product day one, and it was the eSIM for data. And then the community said, it'd be really cool if you could do phone numbers. And I was like, fuck it, then I'll just go buy the licenses. So I started buying licenses in different countries to get phone numbers, America being the first. So now we've sold out of phone numbers because these commercial accounts came in. We have over 2,000 commercial accounts right now. So our company is producing over, like, I want to say in profit right now at the end of this next month, we'll probably come out with 5 to 7K in profit. And all of that, I would say about 3K of that will probably go to buyback. And then the other 3K, 1,000 goes to devs, the other 2K again to buyback. So
Damn.
the buybacks are like actually working. It's not just like since it's such a low cap, the buybacks actually make a difference right now. But
Right.
as we scale, I know that those buybacks will get larger in like in size. That makes sense to the market cap. So as we scale now, what's cool is that in those months we have grown to, let's say, I think it's like a little over 3,000 actual users. If we continue on the same trajectory, we'll have close to like 10,000 users in the next, like, say, 6 months. Those 10,000 users in profit alone will be pushing about $20,000 to $30,000 into the token on a monthly basis. So it's like the company is working, which is awesome to me. And then we're actually selling eSIMs. And then as soon as we drop phone numbers again for the third time now, we'll be dropping my son. We'll be dropping into Asia and EU. And I know that in China right now, to get an anonymous phone number would be incredible. So imagine being able to start your privacy on your phone. That's my thing. That's my focus, because right now everyone's talking about privacy on chain, which is great, but where are you buying these things? Off your phone, right? Most of the people right now are trading on their phone. You think you're buying privately, but you bought off your phone. So how private is it? So that's where I come in and I said, hey, you know what? We need to be able to have a private mobile carrier. And I understand that there's people that are, how do I say, there's people always going to do bad things. Like, say you get guns, like, let's say you make guns illegal in a country.
Right.
those that are criminals will still get the guns.
Right.
So when people bring up like the, oh, well, what if someone uses the phone number for a malicious thing? And I said, well, I can't help them there, but what
Yeah.
I can do is provide safety for everyone else that isn't going to do some weird stuff. So like if you wanted a Telegram account or you just want privacy, this is where it starts.
Well, dude, what's crazy to me? Okay, so I just found the money printer. It's what is this? 31% APY on the staking.
On staking, yeah, but
Yes.
we're going to be closing that soon. Just so you
No.
guys know, it's not forever.
Oh shit.
Like
Okay.
as soon as we get to the certain number of people staking, we're going to close it down because obviously, I don't want to tell everyone, oh, check it out, you could get 31%. Everyone runs in, and it just isn't feasible. So there's
Yeah.
going to be a certain
Okay.
number we get to where I cap it, and I go, hey guys, look, for those of you that jumped on the train early, good for
Right.
you guys. You guys can do this. For those of you that
Yeah.
were late, well, then next time we open up staking, it's going to be a lot lower APY, but you know,
Yeah,
you'll run those
I
shares
just
under it.
staked. I got a little bit of sim, and then I staked a little bit just to kind of like test this out. But the rewards thing just starts counting how much sim you've earned. Like it updates every second. So
Yeah, it's live.
bro, this is. I mean, that's so cool. I just want to sit and stare at my rewards. Tally
You go ahead and sit and stare at the rewards. You know what, Martin, thank you for pulling up and making this known. You're always welcome in the
Oh,
spaces
thank you guys.
to give us updates and, of course, on what you're doing. And let's hook up with the streaming and do all of that jazz. But we do have people here that want to shill some more, including myself. Adam wants everybody wants to shill. Everybody wants to shill. Let's go shill. Fox, are you ready for your move? Or is Fox still lifting weights in the gym, pumping something else? Which also important. Knocked himself out. Wook, you want to shill something. I know you do. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I'm gonna chill. I'm not going crazy into it though because this shit's gonna be epic as fuck. Anyway, I'm talking about society. You guys have heard me talk about it before. I'm gonna pin
Ooh,
a
3 more
post of me
days,
playing it up.
right?
Yeah, it's on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
Oh, dude, I'm so
It,
excited.
it's actually UTC, which is I think that's like Europe. Wild, that's like around you, I believe. Yeah.
Um,
Anyway,
It is. Yeah, it's a couple
but
almost.
hours,
so
like 2
I
hours
think it
different.
might even be Friday night for people in the United States.
Yeah, I signed up for
Um,
the wish list or whatever on Epic Games. You can like
yeah,
join the wish list so that when it does go live, you can download it. I'm just not sure what
yeah.
can you play it on like any system? Is it playable on Xbox as well?
No, no.
Just
Only
PC and
PC
Sui
and
play?
Sui
Okay,
plays.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as of
That
right
is so
now.
sick. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that on the PC for sure. But and the XO token as well. So hey, is the official XO token actually launched, or are these all
Yeah.
copy? Oh, it is. There's so many copycats though. So finding the correct
Um,
CA, that's something
yeah.
I need to do my own research. Um,
We need
it,
to let me. I'll send you. I'll
but yeah,
send you the official Twitter.
Society looks so dope though. That new trailer that they launched last
Always,
week.
yes, it's so bullish. Always go through the official channels to get your
Mm-hmm.
CA. Never just go on the decks and looking for it. Chances are that you're gonna buy something that is far from right. And bags no pumpy over there. Bags get ruggy. So here we go.
Going
It's
to the
pinned up
TG
above.
for this, yay. Let me see. Yeah, I just did it. Let me see here.
Good.
Yeah, I want to get the real
Yeah,
CA.
Society on Sui, that is going to be a thing as well. They're building
Look
out
it up on
the
CoinMarketCap. It's
Okay.
yeah.
it's like the legit one with you'll see the check mark and it has all the social links. It's
Okay, cool.
2.4 mil market cap.
Sick,
And
dude.
that's
Economy to it because this game has a whole economy on the back end that works for the society token, for the like economy, the items, the how things work exactly. Um, yeah, because there's in-game currency and then there's XO token. The in-game currency you have to convert later on like in the seasons. I'm pretty sure they have like a conversion period, and they're basically, I'm pretty sure, going to be running this like Fortnite seasons, kind of, or like how there's like battle pass seasons. There's battle passes in this, right?
Mm. Oh, so like
Yeah.
pay to play, pay to
Yeah, well, there's
yeah,
free, but then there's
right.
also ranked.
Just
So you
like
can play
Fortnite.
free
Oh.
and you can still earn credits. You can earn in-game credits still, right? So you're playing, you just don't earn as much, and you're not playing for a pool of credits, because
Wow.
when everyone pays to get into the game, it creates this pool of credits that can divvy out to the winners, right?
Bro, it's legal gambling. Straight.
No,
Well, you're
no.
getting paid to play. You're getting paid to win, right? If you're doing the
To
ranked
play,
games.
it's skill based though. It's not like it's not, you're not betting. You're actually putting your like your money where your
You're
mouth
like
is. Like
you're
you're
earning
doing
for
the
winning.
thing.
You're right. You're essentially
Yeah.
earning for winning, right?
Right.
That's crazy to me. That's like what video games have like always needed. Like I wish in Counter-Strike that I could have
Right.
got like rewarded for headshots and shit. Like that would have been lit.
Well, and yeah, and it's kind of like that, and they have a whole tokenomics section. Like, do your own research, guys, and you
Yeah.
guys will see. I'm not here to go through all the tokenomics and stuff, but it's fucking there. It's super dope.
The
You can kind of
trailers.
see with the bubble maps and stuff up top.
Yeah.
They got like, stuff a little bit figured out there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The
But anyway, were you
trailer
saying the
looks
trailer kid?
insane. So if anyone is like interested in Society and what we're talking about, it's XOCIETY. It's on Sui Network. So Society Official is the handle, but they have trailers of the gameplay and everything. And yeah, this just looks like a total step in the right direction as far as gaming, NFTs, and the blockchain go. So yeah, dude, very bullish. Thanks.
It's impressive. It's quite impressive actually.
And
So we'll see.
also,
See, it's this
another
weekend.
thing
So
that we don't realize here is that these things are pulled up with Sui, right? And Sui is set to do some. Oh, stop! Sorry, Sui is doing some crazy numbers. Well, sorry about that, you guys. I'm
That was
just
awesome.
messing with my
that's
media
funny.
stream. But yeah, so 2.5 billions stable inflow, most rigged up there. About just about outbeating every token. Right, it's number one.
That was like a day or two ago, right?
Yeah, that's front running these ETFs. Look, that's what happens. And so they did file for ETFs and they're coming for Sui, right? And so just wait for that to happen. I think also Eric Trump has a ton of Sui in his portfolio. Also not for nothing. So American recognized token, right? Sui. Everybody forgets what this is about. So you should be bullish on that, and it will pump all of these LPs on these tokens, right? So just wait for all of that to happen. These rallies are going to come again. We see Ika also made some ridiculous moves, right? Last couple of weeks, even against the market. So that should make you happy, Tick. But let's move on because we have Panda on stage with us as well. I see Grow in the audience. Pull up, girl. Pull up. Limelight. You here down below. Request up if you want to join the conversation. Right. Shout out to the Vault Inu community. Always representative. Yeah. In spaces and on the timeline, you guys. Panda. Let's hear it. Panda. First of all,
Noticed
applause.
that.
First of all, applause to you because you got monetized
Thank you.
Nice, excellent work.
within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woohoo.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Let's go. I actually noticed the whole community. They're always shout out to them. Like, they're on point.
All right,
It's
I
nice to
have
see.
to cut in straight away,
Robot.
Panda, because bro, you're breaking up like nothing else, like an old record, like very glitchy. Maybe you need to do a rerun, right? Do a lap around the block and then come back, or fix the mic.
It's my internet.
Is your internet? Yeah, you're on a boat like that. Deadly is catch for Panda right here. You guys don't know. He's risking his life for you to get some salmon on your plate. I'm over exaggerating. It's not like Deadly's catch, but it is. It is. I wouldn't do it. It's no way. But it's. It's.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, you were breaking up badly though. So
Oh yeah. I have one bar, but I think it's getting a bit better now. I'm up with the window, like I'm holding my phone to the window, and yeah. Well, as I was saying, like shout out to the Volt community. I see they pull up like every day. Shout out to you guys, and thank you for the.
Well, it looks like the tinfoil
Oh
hat there is
my
not
gosh.
working, and holding the phone out the window on a boat is also not helpful here at all. So let's hope Panda can make it back with some better connections there. And look at his thumbs down. He's really bearish right now about it. I know how that feels, but yeah, just that's what it's about. You're on a boat somewhere, and I find it remarkable he has internet at all. So, but shout out to you, Panda. You always come with good projects if you are here on stage. And I see that Fox is finally ready um, to uh, to grab the mic and then chill. Fox, open your mic.
What's up,
Yes.
everybody out there? Can you hear me?
Yes. Fox confirmed.
Confirmed. Engage. How are we, my friends? How are we today? All good, I hope.
Bullish. I don't
GM,
have
GM.
tacos on Tuesday, but I had something else and I'm okay with that. No tacos there.
Nice. Nice. That's what we like. That's what we like. Well, yeah, thanks. Thanks for waiting. I know you weren't waiting. You were having your awesome conversations with the awesome projects and people up here, and also being listened to by the top fandom down the bottom there. Family, if you're listening now or in the future on X or on 5, 6 other streams, these guys are adding all the time. Make sure you subscribe to them if you're on that platform listening in. Make sure you follow. Make sure you share and just give them some love in the comment sections. They deserve it. They're here every day supporting you, supporting us, and that is bullish. I have lots more information to share with you guys. It's been a busy couple of days. Been very quiet. Anybody that doesn't know me, Fox, I'm the founder of Dark Matter Tech. We supply Web3 services, tech agency development to all chains, all projects, and we can code in all languages. That goes from everything from TG mini apps to the blockchains to DeFi yield farming to protocols, trading bots to large language models, AI, stuff like this. And we also are the founders and creators of the Raygun Sniper Bot, which is built to take on Maestro and has quite a lot of first mover features like trade from pin post in TG, which is pretty good. You know, if you're waiting for a launch, don't want to get time rugged. We've got project marketing, management stuff in there like volume bots, market makers, all built in across Solana and 7 other chains. You can copy trade your favorite wallets. You can set up YOLO mode where you can just paste a contract, set the amount that you want to buy, and it will ape without you even needing to confirm or execute that transaction. Please note that our trading solution is built to be, well, we've tried to break it, to test it. We couldn't break it. That's because it's got AES level encryption used by banks and military. So you can only access it if you get the master encryption code, which is on one device, and console managed by one of our head developers who both have 15 years experience each in full stack or languages. They're actually both from the same family, funnily enough. 2 guys from the US, amazing people. We are integrating something right now. We're integrating a platform. I can't tell you which one. I can tell you that we will be able, or you will be able to, right now. We're integrating a platform. I can't tell you which one. I can tell you that we will be able, or you will be able, to anonymously swap and bridge your funds from the comfort of Telegram to multiple wallets or one singular wallet within the quickest times compared to any other bridge like Change Now, and also at the most cost-effective prices. Now, find me another sniper bot that does that for you. And that's just one integration that we're bringing in right now. We have lots more coming, a full rebrand, logo incoming at the moment, which I'm just waiting to receive from our creative director, who worked for World Liberty Finance as a freelancer, who designed all of their assets. to you, I've now learned how to put a post in the Jumbotron. So if you don't mind, I'm going to put this in the Jumbotron. Fun fact, I've been producing all of our content on X, the images, and today I found out I could use Grok Imagine to actually add in words and speech. So now my main character has a voice and she is talking to you. And I'm really, really happy with it. Honestly, I've never been that into media design and stuff, even though I love it. So I'm really, really happy with how I've progressed. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how our creative director comes in with their own professional production. Apart from that, we're producing a DeFi conference in London. That's the long part of what we're doing in 12 to 24 months. If you want your project to be there, if you want to sponsor it, if you want a booth, you can hit me up, but that's 12 to 24 months away. So please stand by for that. Anything else? Yeah, I do have some really incredibly bullish information. I've been really busy for the last couple of weeks, just on X, grinding away. I'm going to leave you with a punchline there, because I can't tell you what I've been doing. I've signed NDAs. I've signed so many agreements. But I have been meeting some of the cutting edge, long-standing and driven projects that have been lasting for years, and some of the oldest names, some of the biggest names in DeFi that you know, and they are partnering with us, and they see the value in supporting us. And I have a few more meetings tonight about our raise. We're currently in seed sale, trying to raise 20 ETH, and I've just had somebody say that they're going to raise 40 for us, and they're a very close friend of mine, and they don't mess around. So that's our seed sale round. We will be going into a public round as well, working with some of the best people that are on the event sector circuit. So yeah, lots of info coming from me, much more coming up from me, but I'm going to stop spoiling it and just say, give love to Wilder, give love to Tic, big up to the other speakers up here, give them a follow. Listeners on the streaming platforms, you are bullish. Thank you for supporting us here on X, and all of these amazing listeners right here, right now. Let's go.
Yes, Fox. I think Maestro is 40%. And as you guys know, I'm rocking the Raiden X for Sui. I might just change that to the sniper from Dark Matter Tech, because I mean 50% is more. Also, I've built that up, and so that still gives me income monthly still. Every month I get Sui from there, right? And just because of the fees, you never know who you're going to sign up under you. Might be a whale, right? Or a dolphin. And then you get to have tons of income from that. Yes, Fox, you want to say anything about it?
Maestro's is only 25% of referrals.
Maestro,
And
all right. Maestro is
yeah,
like Monad, right?
yeah.
Yeah, not gonna make it.com.
And I did speak with the Sui Foundation last week.
Oh, did you? Finally, we get to talk to some fun. How was that, right?
Yeah, it
Right.
was good.
Let me know.
I spoke to Bias Goose and what was the other chap's name? One of the other.
Dennis?
I don't remember. He's one of the other core Sui people on Discord. But I joined the builders
Yeah,
chat.
Dennis. I know it's Adani. Yeah.
Yes. And I will be having a meeting with him at some point soon. That's my last bit of
Nice.
alpha.
Whoa, that
Cool,
is
cool.
extremely
Well, if you
bullish.
know, guys, go look that up. Join the
Yeah,
TG there for more
that is
information. Ed,
awesome.
you have something to say to this?
That is
I
awesome.
mean, it's kind of a more of a separate chill, you know. So when you guys are finished, just let me know.
That's it. Amazing though.
Well,
Congrats on the lining up those meetings with Adeni, correct? That's who he's talking about? Yeah,
yes.
damn it. That is extremely bullish. That guy is like
Yeah, he's very hard to
the
get a hold of and to talk to. I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ, right? He's
he's
like
like
a
the
loose.
mascot of Sui too. It's like anything he says, people will just do. He says
It used to be
jump and they say,
Matthew, yeah,
oh,
but
Mateo, yeah.
not so anymore. But yes, let's go for another round of shilling, and then
Oh yeah,
Ed had
Edge.
something to shill.
Yeah,
So
what's
let's
good,
just go
Edge? What's the
there.
ticker?
What's the ticker? Where's it at? Because I
Yo,
got crypto
What do
in
we
the
got?
bag.
What are we buying, Edge?
no, it's not. Okay, so am I allowed to shill anything? It's not a
Yeah,
coin.
yeah.
If you
Okay,
Anything.
yes, anything yourself. I
okay.
mean, you want to date somebody, just
Yeah.
can do that on here too.
Oh,
Anything here goes.
You can shill
that too.
watches if you want.
Cool.
Variety is
Yo,
the
no, guys,
spice of life.
real quick, I am on I'm at work right now, so I gotta do this real quick. I'm a
Delish.
CSN Spaces host, host, and we are a crypto spaces network that are kind of, we're increasing brand awareness for different projects here in Web3, and Web2 projects that want to become a part of Web3 as well and stuff like that. So if you are a project and want more brand visibility and brand awareness and stuff like that here in Web3 and especially on crypto Twitter, you could go on to cryptospaces.net where you could, file a form. I think that's how you say that in English. I'm Swedish. But, you can apply for, you know, being mentioned every single day in these spaces that we host 24/7 in this crypto spaces network. So I would argue that this is, no one hosts 24/7 spaces. We're basically the only ones doing that. So if you want more visibility for your brand, Web3 brand, uh, I will look that up. That would be something that I would do if I had a project and
Pin
I
something
wanted
up,
more brand
Edge.
visibility.
Pin
I
something
Oh
up.
yeah,
I actually I pinned it up top. I pinned Crypto Spaces
Oh,
Network.
cool. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Edge, do you
appreciate that.
skate?
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Is that you skating? Do
Yeah, which one?
it looks like you're doing an impossible, like a what are you doing? Let me see. It's oh no, it's a shove. Oh, you're doing a front shove.
Oh yeah, that no, a normal pop shove. It's like, yeah, I was like, cleaning my camera roll. Then I found that one. You know what I mean?
That's
When you have
really
like,
clean, dude. You got some
thank you so,
skills, dude. Very nice, dude. I love skating, and that's
appreciate
really
that,
cool. I
brother.
just went skating a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I love it, dude, and that is so cool. Yeah, you got a really clean pop right there. Very nice. Hats off to
Thank you,
you, my
bro. I
friend.
appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. It's like, I like to perfect the small things.
Hey,
A
what's
pop
the
shove it.
alpha?
You know what I mean?
What's the alpha on these rugs, by the way? We got wizard rugs. Do you have one of these rugs? They're so freaking dope.
Oh, not yet, bro. It's
Oh,
like, a
those are
rug, it costs like
that,
$400 to $500
that's a
to
grail
make,
right
and then
there.
you have to ship it, to Sweden, costs like $300 to ship.
Wow,
So,
dude.
but yeah, that's insane. But I'm ordering one for the future for sure. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's like Rich Decor or something. That guy that creates those are is called. There's several though, like that creates those rugs. But
that are making those.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
damn. There's definitely a market for it.
There
Rugs,
is a market
definitely.
for it.
selling
You
rugs. It's so
guys,
funny.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cleanse the palate because Wild here needs something to drink for the throat to be able to speak some more. I'm gonna have to make some tea, some sadness water is what I call it, right? Nothing to gain when you drink tea. So basically has no purpose but to hydrate you.
Yo, Wild.
What's up?
I forgot to mention something. If you're going onto that website, cryptospaces.net, you could mention Edge. You could do that because I will get a 10% commission if you do. So I just wanted to be very clear with
Oh,
that
we're
as well.
gonna do. Everybody, go ahead and do that, and we'll pump edge right in.
Cryptospaces.net. Oh, CSN. Okay.
CSN. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen this.
CSN.
I didn't
Pump it,
know
pump it.
this website is
Yes.
amazing. It's so nice.
Yeah, yeah. So the crypto moonlight that I'm in every morning is a CSN space too. Lem and Mac is co-hosting, and I'm a co-host there as well. So that's also on the website, right? So Wild is everywhere. You should know. I'm never far away from you, right? I don't know if that needs to creep you out or you're gonna feel fine about that. But let's just cleanse the room here, cleanse the palate a little bit. I'll go make a little bit of sadness water. Let's go. Stay bullish. Emojis up.
And I'm more than you voted for, yeah. Oh, I'm dying to tell you everything you want to hear. Cause that's just who I am this week. Lying in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just announcing it, but you're just a light in a storm. Drop a heart, break a name. Who is set me for the Lord's sake. Drop a heart, break a name. Who is set
So money I'm watching YouTube from the closet. This is the beat of the kid. Isn't it messed up how I'm just starting to be here? I'm too young to get, so there's a lot in the song.
Yeah, where your infos been?
All right, you guys, I hit the F5. I got some sadness water. I also took a monad. So I'm ready to go for round two. Yeah, everybody is like, that's an insider joke at this point. If you were in yesterday's space, then you don't know why Chubbs here is laughing so hard, right? Um, what yeah, I could finally say it and it'd be Gucci, and everybody just kind of knows what it means, right? That's Monad speaking. Anyway, Adam is the
But
co-host here.
be careful, you're gonna get delurked again though.
Yes, delurked. How about this? Michael knows about Lurky, right, Michael?
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. So yesterday we had a big bitch on Monad space. Like everybody could come that just wanted to be bearish and trash Monad as hard as they could. And I actually got delurked. The space was not recorded at all. So we had to reverb later. And bearish, right? Bearish on Lurky for doing that. I mean, like, you could have put me on a record for it. I wouldn't
But
have minded.
Monad pay everyone off. Like every big CT account had an announcement about Monad. Literally every single one
Yes.
was like every Dex was live on Monad. Like it was just, so they've just got total coverage. So it's actually,
Like
yeah,
communism.
I'm
And
not that
you know what?
surprised.
The guy from Quant, the CEO there, I think is he Chinese? I think so. Tactics. It's like
But
communism
look,
there.
it works. We're talking about it.
Did it pull
Well,
out on Monet?
yes, but okay, let's stop talking about it. Oh, here we go.
No, well, I don't mind. I don't mind being delocked, man. Like whenever you're trashing Mona, let me know. Like tag me to the space.
See, I know because thousands, if not millions, of people were on a test net that they just, you know, conveniently had going on for a year and a freaking half or something like this. Is ridiculous, right? Getting everybody involved, thinking they're going to get at least a little bit of something for all the time spent on that freaking testnet. And then all the people that testnetted didn't get nothing. And then KOLs were in my DMs, hey, Wild, you were all about Monad, and I never mentioned it, nor I was on a testnet. I got allocation. And I was like, F me silly? What is going on?
What a
Right?
waste of
This is so
time.
bearish. What a waste of fucking time. That's what I'm talking about.
But the launch sucked, right? People say the launch sucks.
Dude, for like
Is there
6 months
any
we were
alpha on that?
grinding. Yeah, no, the launch was a
Yeah.
bunch of BS, and a lot of people, and there's like everyone's like like fumbling to make excuses and like trying to like save the freaking, oh bro, it's so cringy. The people that are
Well,
like, yeah, they're making
by judging
excuses.
the still lingering emotions about it here in the room, we should just make a section of our space, bitch on Monad, right? So we're gonna have a 5 minute where you can come up on stage and rant. We can rant together for 5 minutes and have.
Denny who posted, and it was like, after using Monad for a few hours, it made me realize how grateful that I am that Sui is the fastest blockchain out there.
Or
Something to that
say,
effect.
if you like low latency, then say is your chain, right? Yup, yup.
Yeah, I've got a bad.
Yo,
Faster,
for wow,
I
faster
just I
than
just
the
DCA'd
net.
some more say yesterday because it was at 13 cents, and for me, I know that it likes to sit at the 18-cent mark, so I'm like, that's an easy swing trade right there.
Yeah, the value area there. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you're learning, Tick. Finally, value area is very
13
important.
cents AE. I'm like, bro, give me 1,000 of them. Shit, it's cheap.
Yep, fill that up. It's also part of the, I think it's for Washington. Or no, Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin. It's for their reserve. So do your own
Mm,
research.
mm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
uh,
Go ahead.
Michael, yeah, go ahead.
That was, I mean, yeah, we're still on that mode. Like I was talking about how bad it was. That aside the airdrop, even the ICO was bad. I mean, you managed to pull off. You managed to. There was no need for the ICO in the first place, but you managed to pull it off. And on Coinbase, I think that was the first launch on Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken. And you still managed to fuck that up. Like how? Oh my god. Nah, put me on any trash talking space about Monad. I'm there. I'm
Uh,
fucking there.
you can see like the mistake they allocated a bunch of tokens to they allowed a giant rug to basically happen. It is up on the hourly 9% though. That's actually kind of surprising. I didn't expect to see that. So it does look like it is recovering a little bit, doesn't it? Because yesterday was at 3 cents.
Look, you can trade it. I told you, trade it short, 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 and then when the bottom is in, do the little the dead cat bounce will happen, right? So it's not like it's dead and it has no volume. It's on
Mm-hmm.
freaking Coinbase. Of course, there's
Mm-hmm.
going to be volume and volatility involved. And you know what, guys? In a month, everybody's forgetting about this and they're going to trade it anyway.
Sell pressure
So
is
it doesn't
extremely
matter.
high though, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
sure, but that doesn't mean that things just go down and never get back up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's always up and down, right?
It'll pump
But
with
it behaves
Bitcoin,
in a
yeah.
channel, and when you finally detect a channel, that's why we set trend lines, and then you know the channel is moving in up and down in the channel, so you know what price range is it going to, and where is it to the up and to the down. So for a trader, just like me, I don't care if it's a long or a short. I care about the trade, the volatility. That's all. That's it. That's where the bread's at, right? So stop thinking about bullish and bearish and long and short and going only long and be bearish on being short. No, you move with the market, right? You move with volatility. When volatility happens, volume is there, whether that's to the down or to the up. If it's to the down, I'll short. If it's to the up, I long. I don't care, right? Either way. Don't be biased like that. Now, when we are in a macro bias bull run, right? A macro bull run, then yes, then your bias should be geared towards looking for your longs because your longs are going to be easier to spot than your shorts, and the shorts are going to be short and sweet. However, when we're bearish, this flipping around. You should have a bear bias and look for shorts because they're going to be easier to find than the longs. See, so that's where it's at. Adam, I got to reroute you completely. Hold on, I'm picking you back up. Everybody needs to have the runarounds here on these spaces. So
Yeah.
with this space, it's crazy
I
again.
was asking
Anyway,
Grok about the monad thing, and it says it spiked 50% intraday, but cooled near ICO price due to unlocks ICO selling pressure. So it
yeah.
kind of like touches on that. But yeah.
Yep, Adam is coming back to us because he's ready to chill. Well,
Oh yes,
there he
because
went.
the
He's
ticker
back again.
the ticker is Adam. But hold on, it's on
Well,
Solana. What what's going on with that?
GM,
let's
am I back?
I'm
give
trying
it
to
away.
I'm trying to
X
sing,
started
yo.
rugging as soon as I went bearish on Monad. Can you hear me?
Yes, well, to say bad things about Monad, and that's where I got knocked out of space yesterday too. I mean,
Um,
had some conspiracy theory going on, and we can take one from this. Yeah, definitely. But
Since I got lurky on the case today, I made sure that
yes, I hope to tag him too. Yeah, this is not going to happen again. This is crazy. I was looking this morning like, oh, Trump, but let me get entertained, and then it wasn't. Reverb. Everybody reverb it. So they can not escape us. And what's the tick?
Jesus fucking Christ.
So they can't not escape us. And what's the ticker? They cannot. Right? Just make that sure, you guys. Leave a few more comments in the purple pill. Repost the room if you're just joining. Give everybody a follow too, you guys, because Adam is going to shield to us here right now. Adam, take it away.
Yes, I mean the problem is I've always got so many different things to shill,
One thing.
and you want one thing. I mean, I can shill the thing. Actually, I quite want to mention I quite want to mention this new project. I think we're gonna be doing a leaderboard for them on virtuals. Maybe I'll just pin it up. I was just talking to the guy. We can probably get him along as well. It's called Neox, and it's stablecoin yield infrastructure. They're a Circle Alliance member, right? So bullish, and connecting neobanks and fintechs to high performance yield markets. And they're officially launching on virtuals in the next 2 to 6 weeks. And yeah, I think we're going to be doing their leaderboard. So we'll get the in space yaps going as well, so you can level up for these discussions. And if we backdate it, we can even get this one. So you can be ahead. You can front run that shit.
Yes, you could front run this, and so everybody's getting this. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Adam has the best alpha on the leaderboards, and so you guys should know that when we have Lurky, we have these royalties and earnings, and of course the campaigns.
At all. But we've recently, partly because of this, we're basically doing the first ever InfoFi real world product giveaway, right? So you can actually win, if you participate in this, you can actually win a sick watch by Undone, right? Which is a Japanese watch company that have teamed up with Williams Racing, the F1 team that just finished up in Vegas in P5. And yeah, definitely, I should pin that up as well. But so we've started hosting leaderboards. So we're actually becoming a distribution mechanism. And one thing we're actually going to start to introduce, and actually it's a shame Tic isn't here because I wanted to talk to him about this, is ZK attestation, right? So this is ZK social attestation. What does that mean? It means that your social proofs will be private, right? So you'll be able to log into the leaderboards and provide your wallet, and it's all completely private and it's completely secure. And we're actually teaming up with one of the leading providers of this. They've actually just finished up, well, they actually partnered with Kaito, and I'm just kind of getting ready to start to roll this out on our leaderboards as well, which is going to be super important to have. Like, yeah, ZK attestation, this is like privacy preserving stuff. This is the beginning, basically, through these basically next generation advertising campaigns, which is what it is. That's what InfoFi is. It's just the democratization of creator marketing. So you want to level up, you want to win one of these watches. The campaign's running till the last race of the season, the last Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi. That's closing up on the 7th of December. And yeah, this is the campaign's starting to heat up, but you're still early. So you can level up by using the mini app, right? Using the Telegram mini app, sharing the information about it on the timeline, discussing it in spaces. Get yourself a watch, guys. What are you waiting for? It's the holidays. It's like it's coming to you, shipping worldwide, beautiful timepieces, inspired by amazing cars, amazing racers. And yeah, this is the beginning of the future of InfoFi. So happy to be here. Actually, Tic, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I love
Dude, yeah,
ZK.
because you were you were railing about, like, you were worried about your wallet getting drained and all of that, right? So
Right.
this is actually kind of for you.
Right, exactly.
we haven't rolled it out yet, but it's basically, yeah, like ZK attestation is going to be sick. And yeah, what it means is, like, you will be provably and independently providing your data, and nobody will be able to actually access or see that unless you choose to make it available, right? So obviously, you don't need, it doesn't, obviously in Web3, a lot of the times our wallets, we just wear our wallets on our sleeve, right? Like, we end up like that because that's just the nature of the game. But obviously that's not where we want it to be, right? Like, we need to have privacy.
Right.
So this is
Like
the
like a
beginning of
like an
that.
IP address, for instance. Like if you're like, oh, go to my website, and it was just like an IP address all the time, like it would be extremely bearish because for security reasons. And the wallet kind of, falls into that same sort of like identifier, or like it's a compromising information. It's a vulnerability. Whereas with ZK, you remove that layer, or well, basically you add a layer that hides that information, and then it makes everything seamless. And then the risk of security issues and stuff like that, it just becomes minimized by greatly minimized. So I'm a huge fan of that type of technology and everything.
Yes, so that's going to be, yeah, I mean, I'm actually super happy because like obviously it's like trust me bro right now. Like I mean
Yeah.
it is basically, that's kind of Web3 in a nutshell actually. Like, and even I deal with I do these projects, and like generally like I've had like a really good experience dealing with like a lot of cool projects that have launched on virtuals, a lot of other good projects on different chains and different. I mean, I've dealt, but every so often I've dealt with like proper like ruggy like, or untrustable people. But the worst is like just truly incompetent teams. Actually, I prefer the ruggers to the
Then
incompetent
people that don't know what they're doing.
teams.
Damn.
Man, like seriously, like I'd rather be rugged than have to deal with like, yeah, because the thing is, the incompetent ones, they've got the right intentions, so like they're still kind of trying, but they just
Yeah.
don't know what they're doing. And it's like so you end up in a situation, they're like, yeah, don't worry, it's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, you end up in a situation where you're just gonna hodl forever, and
And
still things
there's no
not panning out.
there's no
Yeah.
excuse for it either, besides
Mm.
intellectual laziness. It was what it really
Well,
boils down
here's where the
to.
difference when we have, and I think Martin was pointing towards that earlier, as do I all the time. Look, on Pump Fun, doing a token, you're a creator. You're not a developer. You have no knowledge of coding. You have no knowledge of deploying. That means you have no knowledge of LP. You have no knowledge on how all of that stuff works. And that is kind of the basics of what you need to learn in order to even start thinking about your own project, especially liquidity. Liquidity pulls, liquidity pulls. Still, people don't know about this. So, if they don't know how to add liquidity, run, because if they don't know, then they don't know what they're doing. Let's go with that. Now here comes my show. Hope y'all ready. Let me just get this started right here for you, because gotta go in big, right?
The Web3 world you see is not real. Green and red candles rain down like the code on your screen. You scroll endlessly, unaware that you're plugged into a simulation built by exit liquidity architects. You think you're in control, but you're scripted. Every candle, every rug, every dopamine hit, part of the code. I'm not your savior. I'm your glitch. They built you a simulation. I hand you the lens. Control X, the command to cut free. Take the blue pill, stay plugged in. Take the red pill, and break the Web3 matrix.
Yes, guys, of course, I pinned it up here. I am talking about Froach, was backed by Filter founder from Board Apes. You guys need to look into this project. I still cannot say too much about it. Friday, I'm going to be hosting their big coming out space. But so far, we got a memeified utility baked meme. So it has that leaderboard flex, right? You can earn points by community participation, online interactions, and climb the global Froach leaderboard. There's also going to be a leaderboard, yes, Adam, with the Lurky API there. And so access and rewards. So points can be used to unlocking roles, getting into gated chats, participating in giveaways, and entering special community events. It has a gamified ecosystem. Now, look, very Degen like, but it's to break the matrix. So you understand what's going on here. And so the candles paint the chart, right? The charts are painted, you guys. Then look at this chart. Well, the paint, this is going first 50 mil, then 100 mil. I'm just going to say it right here and quote me on this later. I'm not joking. And so everybody is always bearish on launches and stuff. I don't care. It's about the cook, right? It's about the cook. And so whether it's, how did we call that, Adam? Kitted?
Turbo kits
Turbo
is like
kitted, turbo kitted
it's
here.
turbo kitted for real.
Turbo kitted for real with good purpose, right? We cannot turbo if we don't. And so NFTs coming, and I didn't say this, right? And so these are going to be playing an important role in the augmented reality because this is the glitch. Augmented reality meets AI, right? So, and this is something that I've been dabbling in. For you guys, if you don't know what that means, it is going to be the next most bullish thing. And now also segueing directly into AudioFi and to InfoFi, right? So be aware that we got something here that is worthwhile. So pay attention. I've been calling it since day one, and you would have been in the green massively here, right? And so another leg coming. That's all I can say there. So go ahead, get yourself some Froge, and see you there, right? On the other side of the simulation, right? Because this is you are trapped here. You're trapped here. We need to get out. Panda's trapped. Panda,
Wait.
you need trapped on the boat.
No, it's
Oh,
not that. It's not that. I just think I understood like something, but I can't say it. But I'll ask definitely after a space.
yes, yes. People are in my DMs now.
Yeah,
Because of it. Yes,
yeah.
because everybody kind of, some people get it, right? If not, that's okay. We'll enlighten you along the way. But yeah, which pill? Which pill? Are you gonna
Well,
stay
I'm all
locked?
for green, baby. I'm
Are you gonna stay locked in, or are we gonna break free?
gonna
You might
stay
be
locked
you
in. And
might be locked into the wrong thing. See, you might be locked into the simulation. You get it? All right. So
I'm locked into this
yes,
boat.
you're locked on the boat. I'm strapped here in the Alamo, my crypto bunker at this point, because no alt season. Dry humping for 3 years. It looks like we're going to dry hump some more, you guys, but you can dry hump here with me. We're going to be in spaces and just doing it. It just means some more time here in the bunker with my home gym, the Mac and the laptops and the screen with Bitcoin and the day bed. So if I'm not going to make it.com, I'll just roll into that one, right? For another round of all of this. Yes. Well, Chubbs is laughing. Chubbs, you're here on stage. How are you doing, my guy? Chubbs? Wow, that's so inspiring, you guys. When Chubbs is on stage, he's always having like a very message with intent to inspire us all. Thank you for that, Chubbs. We'll love to hear from you again tomorrow.
Last night
Oh,
at
here we
like,
are. He
yeah,
has
what's
his
up?
mic open. He's still here.
Check this out. Last night at 5 a.m. when I couldn't sleep, I decided to go on virtuals.io. And if you want to get like bullish on like crypto, just go and look at some of the projects on there, like the top unicorns or the trending projects, and like read the white papers about like what some of these agents do. It's like Adam kind of like touched on it about builders and new tech and stuff like that, and what virtuals is doing. What he was talking about is people that don't know what they're doing and having good intentions. But I feel like virtuals has a good track record of projects that are like successful, relatively successful. If you look at the top unicorns, they're all over $1 million market cap. Repo being one of them. Lurkey is one of the highest yield APYs that you can
Yeah,
hold
so
apparently.
so here's the alpha. How can you put a strategy on this? Well, very easy, right? So I explained to you before Repo was Repo, right? It had 5 hours to go from the launch. You could have gotten in at a very decent low market cap. You know that this is a campaign on Lurkey, so this is gonna pump. How much more knowledge do you need to have here, right? So pump the bags there.
Yeah.
And then Neo X here is going to launch in 2 weeks. Has the leaderboard, same thing.
Well, have you
So
seen,
just,
out of
as
curiosity, have
soon
you
as
seen ATM? This thing is so crazy. The technology, it's like an automated trading agent. It's a JP Morgan AI agent. So it sits there and does leverage. options trading. It's kind of like insane what it does, but the thing, it's, let's see, Genesis Vault perform. Yeah, the ATM
Yeah.
agent on virtuals. It's like it's very interesting. I didn't buy any yet.
Now, there we need to say this too. There are more protocols like virtuals, right?
Mm,
So more launch pads for
mm-hmm.
AI agents than just virtuals. But virtuals is doing exceptionally well
Yeah,
and exponentially better. And so all these AI agents on there, well, of course there is some trash to be found everywhere, but overall, very decent agents that really are honing into some niches in the market, and they're making also the mechanisms there in virtuals are a little bit different. They all are involved in that flywheel this way, right? So every holder earns is getting a little bit of what the AI agent is doing. And so you guys need to understand that these AI agents are doing business by themselves. They have their own wallet. That means it's like a business who has their own financial department taking care of all the transactions, and it's all transparent on the blockchain. See, so so that's how it works. It's not just agents doing something and then the back office still need to be done by humans. No, no.
yeah.
This has its own wallet. It can pay other AI agents. It can pay businesses, but it also can then,
So
have the money come
yeah,
in.
de- definitely what virtuals the thing that virtuals have probably done the best is actually set up the tokenomics, right?
Yes,
So the
the
tokenomics are
tokenomics.
actually really, really good. And actually the more I
So there's
think
liquidity.
about it and the more I enjoy it, like it's
Yeah,
just really good. And
I
yeah,
spotted
that's
that early
definitely
already. These are things that I'm looking at in particular when it comes to tokenomics, because a lot of people forget about tokenomics. And I know because we got lazy because of all of these launching platforms. And I know that everybody gets then the same tokenomics. What's special about virtuals is that they chose to have their agents launched in the pool with virtuals, to pool up with virtuals instead of USDT. And this is something that is exceptional here, right? Also,
yeah, this is
yep.
actually like hyper liquid level of good, actually, I think. And I think virtuals is, I'm actually bearish on a lot in this space, honestly. And the more I've spent time in the virtuals ecosystem, the more I've actually become incredibly bullish on it. Even
Yeah,
though like
yeah.
I'm actually quite critical. I'm quite critical of the team, and honestly, like ACP guys, like it looks, it looks much better than it is. Like if you get into using it, like you'll realize like how kind of fucked up it is, and it's not like the things that aren't working, but they are very good at painting the overall picture. So it does look, on the surface it looks good. And it's not, I understand it's like kind of, it's not really like fake it till you make it, or exactly, but it's like we've got to start somewhere with this stuff, right? So I think I do like hats off to virtuals for the vision of ACP and what they're trying to do by plugging all these agents together.
Have
But
you seen?
100% they've got the tokenomics right. Like the
Yeah,
tokenomics is good, and the team that they've got taking care of the virtuals token is like that is a good team. Like I don't know exactly what they're doing with it, but like they are taking care of the token. Like, and you will, this is, look at the other AI projects that were around this time last year, right? Like AI16Z. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but like what's actually held up?
Yeah.
Virtuals,
Hmm.
AIXBT, right, which is a virtuals project as well. This is like, and then all of these things that are coming through, right? And it's next, it's robotics, right? And actually, the energy in open source robotics right now, that is really that is actually going to, when that really breaks through into crypto for real, which it hasn't yet. Like I think
Yeah.
it's been like
So
a bit of a
so
tease,
so here,
but
just
that's when
something
it's going to
that
be exciting.
just something that went into my brain just now. You can actually, if you would launch an AI agent on there, you can also hook up a different token on a different chain as long as it's EVM compatible, and then have that pulled up with the token and then back into USDT or USDC, or on the chain that you're on back in Solana, right? So you build a strategy to back up the agent. And then what happens is it opens arbitrage trading, and that is a great volume accelerator. And this is why they chose for these to be pulled up in virtuals to make that arbitrage possible. And this is a good thing because it makes you can trade the tokens against each other back into virtuals, from virtuals into USDT, and then follow the road back again whenever it's profitable. And bots for that are hella expensive. Anybody who can build me that arbitrage bot between pools, give Wild a call. I will pay a lot, but less than 25,000, please. I know I'm cheapskating that one. These bots are actually to build them so complex, and they're so expensive. So they ask like 30, 40 G's for an arbitrage bot. So I was kind of lowballing it. Maybe somebody listens, right? It's like, yeah. All right, you guys, but we are nearing the end of this space, and it's been a wonderful almost 2 hours once more with you all. Anybody, some last shields? I see some hands up. Let's go with the chops. You had your chance, my guy. I was addressing you, but okay, here we go. Some grace.
Sorry, I was distracted with something else. I was
It's
texting someone
okay.
else.
You know what? Loves you. It's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You got
I
something
think
to shield? What's the ticker?
yeah, it's I don't know how to go about this, but I think it's something worth sharing definitely. So it's more centered on Pavel Durov. Let me see if I can I pin into the jumbotron?
Yes, and thank you for asking first. Appreciate that.
Thank you. All right. So today's date is 25th of November, right? So Pavel Durov attended Blockchain Fest sometime last month and talked about launching his own AI on Telegram. Although we had Grok on Telegram, but I think him and Elon fell out and it didn't go through. So let's say he took it personally and decided to go with launching his. I think that's what the time he linked up with CZ Binance, and I'm very certain they had such conversations. So he wants to launch his own AI right now on Telegram, and it's gonna be. He said he was going to launch it towards end of this month, and we're practically at the end of the month, right? And there is a meme coin back to this strictly on the Tom blockchain. Although this is not financial advice, but it's just a shield,
It
right?
never
Yeah,
is financial advice. These are shills. Everybody do your own research at all
it's a research.
times.
So yeah, it's just
That's right.
that's just
Cocoon.
what I'm gonna say
unless it's
exactly.
unless it's definitely financial
It's gonna
advice.
be
It's either not financial advice
Or
or it's
definitely
definitely
financial advice.
or
If
it's
Adam
definitely not
speaks,
financial
it's
advice. It's definitely
definitely
not financial. That's the other one. Definitely not financial
definitely
advice.
not is the other extreme direction. But Adam is usually DFA. I try and do DFA, like have 99% DFA here. So I keep myself on the 1% safe side here. I think Adam is going all in 100% all the time. Thank you for your shield, Chubbs. If anybody was interested in that, it's up here in the Jumbotron. You are
yeah,
the chart actually looks good.
yeah.
I'm just not
It's
gonna
it's
lie. I'm gonna have
it's
to say it.
it's
I just caught my eye.
it's
Yeah.
it's been crazy because there's much of I must say this as well, although this is a recorded space. The token has been having some issue because the Tom blockchain is more of like Russians. It's more of like a cabal, right? That have more
Mm-hmm.
up. They are the early, they are the early ones, right? The Russians are the early ones, so they have more cabals, right?
Yeah.
And anything that they don't get into early, they kind of try to like silence it, or
Mm-hmm.
they just want to manipulate it. So this token right now is more of like community driven. It's organic because they
Mm-hmm.
got it blacklisted on Tonekeeper, and the community have been fighting and
Yeah.
having will be having spaces back to back to get it whitelisted because you can't buy the
All
token.
right. So
So
look, Chubbs. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest here. I am so super bearish on community tokens. I'm just gonna have to say it, Chubbs.
right.
I'm sorry for busting your balls here a little bit, but we are past the community thing. So, um, look, if that coin is cooking something else, then we might look into it. But for a while here, this is like a meh, right? When it goes into that community only thing, because the thing is, there are communities, but these communities are now having to do so much community thing over the last 3 years, if you get me. So
I get you.
they're all gonna back up some utility now. That's what's happening, right? And so that's why these community only they struggle, Chubbs. I don't want to bust your balls. I still hope that you think I'm bullish.
It's all good. Everyone's entitled to their prerogative, so
We
clearly,
got no we gotta say it, right?
yeah,
We
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
recognize the sentiment.
Just have to
But
be blunt.
despite that, I think you personally are bullish for coming up on stage and shilling it. So clappy clappy for that. All right, let's move
Mhm,
on because
mhm.
there's some hands up here. Hands up, baby, hands up. Who was first? Uh, Oxial is his hand is nearly falling off, guys. I cannot ignore him any further. What's the ticker, Oxial?
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello, what's the ticker?
First I must say thank you very much for bringing me up. I really appreciate.
Yes, you're very welcome.
And
What's the
my name
ticker?
is Oxia Isha, and I'm currently working with Max as his community manager, and we are having a project coming up soon. I will soon be launching on Rabona blockchain, and the ticker is Golden Wombat.
What did you
So
say,
Oh,
Dix?
no, it's
Dick?
golden
yeah,
Ticker
golden
Dix?
wombat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
yeah,
saw a
I
definitely
heard
post.
Dex.
Dix.
Dicks.
Hmm.
I heard Dixie, guys. I did.
Definitely dicks. Yeah,
I
definitely.
Yes,
ticker is Dix. Ticker is Dix. Ticker is Dix.
Did you guys say
Ooh,
Represent the
dicks?
game and the ticker is
whoa,
Dix.
nice
Yup,
whoa,
remix.
thank
dicks.
you.
Uh,
Whoa, whoa.
I don't
So
golden wombat. What?
yeah.
Why? What? Why?
Okay,
Like
want
what
to
it
know why?
I don't get
Because Dix was
what's the
taken, Dix.
reference?
Dix
What is
was
the
taken, and then
His
the next
dicks
best
was
what
thing,
what
taken.
just
is
like
that a
the
meme of
golden
though?
wombat.
Is there a meme of a golden wombat? Or is it just some
Yeah.
random creation out of somebody's imagination?
So I'm just going to break it down for you. Um, you know,
Who's fapping on the background?
You know, he came up with
can,
it off the
Um,
top of his head.
can you hear me?
yeah, we can.
The,
I'm just so
My
the
guy,
curious.
I don't think
okay.
you and I are working out. What is
Can
this?
I
What
can
is
I
this?
do something? Can I do something?
What is going on?
Can I go ahead?
Just
Here. Okay, I'm gonna have to rejoin the space because the freaking audio was cutting out for some reason. That's so stupid.
Something. Can I go ahead?
just just when you think you're hurt. I've spent 3 years in spaces. The first time.
I can go ahead, right?
Oh fuck my life.
I can go ahead, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Dicks.
So the reason why we choose the golden wombat and the reason why we choose the symbol, well, it's very simple. It's because the Austrian hairy nose wombat is known for resilience, survival, and harmony with nature. So the golden wombat is tough and it's adaptive and it represents balance, and that's the spirit of this project. And Max, which is my boss, specifically chose the wombat because he wanted a symbol that inspires strength, community, and longevity. And we are not here for a quick dump or a quick trend, no, or a quick downfall. We are here to build something that lasts. And this is why the project integrates contribution to environmental and charitable causes. As we hit milestones, we will be giving back not just to holders but to the whole round community and to you also.
Pep,
And
Interesting.
pep, pep, pep. Is anybody hearing this? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Yes,
heard.
I
ma'am.
don't know what's going on. All right. Let me get myself breathe, breathe. Thank you, Oxio, for your contribution tonight at What's the Ticker? No, I'm bullish. Look, we can say whatever, but these people come on stage, and if you're sitting here laughing in the audience and don't have the balls to come on as a speaker, then this guy's more bullish than you. That we just gotta say it. So, 100%, 100%. Thank you for coming, Oxio, and sharing with us the Golden Wombat. And yeah, a wombat. We just when you thought you heard every ticker possible, there's a wombat coming.
Bro,
No.
golden.
A golden, sorry, golden wombat. Yeah, excuse me. I didn't want to fud. Um,
So I'm not actually done. So I don't know.
no, it's okay, bro. Thank you for coming. Be welcome next time. And we're gonna go to another hand up. Thank you.
Did I get
Thank
knocked
you.
down? I don't think I'm on stage
All
anymore, am
right.
I?
We got Alien. Alien. Good morning to
Yo,
you.
yo, happy Taco Tuesday
Oh
to
my God, it's
everyone.
finally so nice to hear a voice of reason.
GM.
Hope you're all chilling, enjoying the day. Put the markets are red, but just put that red sauce on your tacos tonight, and spice up your life.
Spice up.
So like you can bet on anything. You can bet on if a turkey's going to gobble during Trump's next speech. But you should go check it out and use my affiliate link when you sign up. You can sign up with any cryptocurrency. You just deposit $3 minimum, and guess what? I'm going to give you $5, so you're instantly earning $2, and you can gamble that to earn more. So just do that. Hit me up, and I'll send you the $5 and whatever token that you want. Why am I doing that? Because I get $10, and then plus I get like pennies for all the clicks that you make, and plus I just want you to get on there, have fun, and do it with me. See, I'm going to be like really focusing on this, like putting out the predictions that I think that like print that are easy money, like will Jesus Christ return before GTA 6 comes out? If Jesus Christ does come back, like I don't think the $20 that I put on the bet will matter. But if not, I double down and I double up. So that's like printing money to me. GTA 6 definitely I think will come before Jesus Christ returns. Just stuff like that, and it's a decentralized platform. Like it's not, it's all controlled by us. Like when people make bets, that's what is like adding liquidity to those bets. So it's not some like shady casino trying to like rig it where some homeless person they say is Jesus. Like, yeah. So go to my pin profile, click that link. If you're ever posting anything,
Pin it up here.
yeah, I'll
Because
pin it.
if it involves gambling, Panda, here's your guy. Panda, you hear this? Head into the DMs for he's all about it, right? As soon as there's some gambling to be done, or
You know
and
it.
you know it, right?
But I'm
Yeah, so it's
already,
not
I'm
open up to the
already
US
in.
right now, like, but you
Yeah.
can use a VPN or whatever, but it's going to come, like you can even bet if it's coming to the US before the end of the year. They're just, in the beginning, they gave the guy a hard time, but he's the youngest, like multimillionaire now. So, and I think that's just the beginning. Today, it got approved by like Wall Street. So people on Wall Street, the normies, are going to be able to bet on these prediction markets as well. So I think definitely like the next meta prediction
Could be.
markets,
Could
and
be.
poly markets kind of front running it. The official platform, the official prediction platform of X, the one that we're on, the one that we all love, is Polymarket. So I think some
Yes.
stuff will come to fruition with that partnership soon as well. So yeah,
Nice.
go check it out, and yeah, get a free $2 when you just add a minimum of 3. No brainer.
Well, Polymarket it more accurately predicted the election result last year than the official polls, right? It was the place if you wanted to, if you, I mean, yeah, you check Polymarket was a better source of truth than the official media, right? And the polls that are being conducted by professional analysts. And it's all over, right? With the mayoral elections in New York, it was Polymarket predictions were all over town, right? So and you would have seen them everywhere if you're in New York City. So it's really kind of, yeah, he's right. Like Polymarket is absolutely here to stay, and it's probably one of the most successful, one of the biggest success cases out of crypto and the closest thing to mass adoption that we're experiencing right now. So yeah, I think it's thanks for mentioning that again, and thanks for raising this up to us, because yeah, you tend to like get lost in the weeds with all of these things, but like Polymarket is definitely here to stay. Like the guys have absolutely smashed it, and it's massive.
Another
Yes.
thing too, if you think you want to like bet on something but it's not on there, just get on their Discord. They have a channel and you can submit it. So, why
You
not?
know, if you know, you know. Panda has his hand up because, of course, intrigued. Panda, a
Yeah.
response?
You know, I've actually Evil Alien here, or let's say if I said it right, EAC Aliens.
Alien, just
Yeah,
alien.
Alien. He's actually DM'd me before. I'm actually on the Discord, and he gave me even an NFT. So shout out to them. They're actually doing good stuff over there, and they're working. There's a huge community, and yeah, shout out to them.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate it,
Definitely
bro, and
check
I'm
it out.
glad that you're a holder. Yeah, and to all the people that didn't get their free gift, I'm sorry, because the free gifts season is over. So you'll actually have to go and mint one for $2.
Totally worth it, to be honest. I've been there. I'll support that. Also, shout out to King Boo Boo and B down there. I see you. I was hoping King Boo Boo would come and talk about his. Oh, I'm going robotic, aren't I?
So interesting post I just came across this afternoon. I wanted to share talking about good projects versus rugs. And so very interesting. Sometimes I do these checkups as well on some things. I'm just going to pin it and then leave it up to the imagination. All right. So
If it's
interesting. It's a post from Banks. Interesting. This account has had multiple name changes. And so if you look, it was coming soon on Solana, Sats on Sol. I mean, that's just Cats on Solana. It looks like much like serial things are going on here with this account, right? Yeah, you guys always do your own research, and this is part of this, right? See, this is how X works. A lot of people don't know this, but you can
It's a
scrub.
very sinister looking kind of account as well. Like
Yeah,
Milady is like it's like
yeah,
a kind of eyes wide shut style Milady, right? Do you see
yeah,
that vibe?
yeah,
Yeah.
vibes. But the thing is, wet money. Oh, sorry, somebody else was shilling me something called wet money. So, why is wild some
That's
wet
right, and
money? I don't
I
know.
just read your comments when the scrubbing doesn't work, and then
When
you say
scrubbing
wet
doesn't work,
money.
because you can clean out your whole X and use a scrubber for this. But here's the thing: when people responded to a post that you made with one of these old names, their comments still exist on X, and you cannot scrub this. And so, with coding, we are able to find you, right? And then have a list of all the names that you transferred to. So yeah. If you there's a ton of that going on in the space, so always check if the account was reused and recycled.
Ooh,
Yep,
that is some alpha for sure.
that is
Yeah,
alpha. Yeah, and if you're a serial rugger, you listen to this, you should be afraid because you can scrub all you like, and you cannot deep clean this because everybody who responded ever to another screen name of yours before, which they by all means possibly did, 99% sure there, and that name still
you
is
remember?
hooked. Yeah, in
You
somebody
remember?
else's comment.
Oh, sorry. No, not the comment. You remember the bot I shilled the other day, the meme calling bot that I shilled the other day? Or like decent, like halfway in, anyways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that bot actually checks those kind of things, so it doesn't like you don't get like
They
hooked on
do.
the
It's one of
serial
the
burgers.
yes.
Very
Do
nice.
this and check it, right? Because some people don't know how to check it. I know it's sometimes a little bit extensive, but there's ways to check this. And so maybe AI utility there. Adam, write it down. Brilliant ideas. Because I know how to look that up. I know how to get that info, pull that info.
So
What?
when is this? So people are talking about this location thing on X, right? And but
Yeah,
I
what's
can't
up with
find it
that?
anywhere. I can't. Is it only rolled out in certain places,
I
or
think
like is it
Binance.
just a meme?
Yeah, it's a
Is it just a
meme.
meme?
So it has to do with Binance. Hold on. That's
Well,
how
yeah,
far.
that's the
That's how
Photoshop
far I
one.
got. Yeah.
Yes,
So
but there is
so
there is a thing. Nikita Beer has like is trying to
I
dox
don't know what
everyone.
this is. I
Yeah,
pull up the post, put it up in the jumbotron.
but I haven't seen it yet because I'm wondering. I'm just trying just because people are posting. Yeah, so this, but Binance is doing this because people are posting these
Yeah,
uh
but this is the
account
first
based
one
in
that
the
I saw,
moon.
and it was from Binance, right?
Yeah, but people were posting this before, and it says like, "Oh, thanks for doxing me," but then they're getting it wrong. Like X is getting it wrong, and they're saying like they're in different countries that
And
they're not
then
in or
everybody
whatever.
Photoshop something. See, because this is
Really?
Froach, then comes with this one up next in the jumbotron. And it says what a Wi-Fi connection, McDonald's Wi-Fi, connected via McDonald's Wi-Fi. So everybody was just photoshopping their own at some point. There must have been a generator. But Adam, can you put it in the book of brilliant ideas? Just flew into my brain. That is a helpful tool.
Which one? Sorry.
Having an AI agent check previous usernames on X.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, that's how do you check that, by the way? How do you actually
Yeah, I'm
do
not going to
that?
say
Did
that
you?
over here because that's a
Oh, okay.
utility.
Oh, that's the alpha. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's I
Wild
was just
knows that I'm coming for you. Right?
yes, yes. But this is going to be yeah, it's a little bit creepy some of the stuff that they're doing, but I think that's quite useful to know that people. I mean, man, like that account you posted is like super sketchy and like
Yeah,
it
but it's
is.
not the only one in the space, see?
Oh
Please.
no no
Yeah, no.
no
Please know this. This is just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. They're so lazy that they don't even make new accounts. They're so lazy that
yeah
sometimes they don't even change the socials, right?
no
They don't.
no.
They upload
Well
to
I
the
was
same, yeah.
yeah, I was on YouTube the other day, and I found there was literally just a guy just brazenly explaining like how to set up a rug, right? It's like, yeah, this is what you do. And then like it was I guess that's kind of like I hadn't even realized that it got to that level where it's just like people are literally, I mean, it was
Oh
almost,
yeah.
but that it's also like the farming thing, right? Like people are like, oh yeah, we need to farm this project, like, and it has, the culture has evolved to such an extent that that's like it's not just accepted, it's encouraged, and even the projects are encouraging it. And I'm kind of also, I'm semi guilty of that as well, actually. But even the like farming was actually originally like a negative, had a negative connotation in a way, right? Like it's not supposed to be a positive thing that you're trying to farm
Well,
these
it
projects
depends
to
on what you kind
extract,
of farm because when you
right?
go on a V3 or V4, when you want to earn, it actually says liquidity pool farm.
Right. Well, yeah,
So,
that's true. Yeah, it is. It is it is a liquidity pool. Yeah, the
Adam,
farm. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, a DeFi in
Adam,
DeFi yield farming seems like
Chubbs,
a
man.
Adam.
positive thing.
No, what's
So
going
So
on, Chubbs?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm running late for another space and I'm 5 minutes late. Sorry to interrupt. I just had
No
my hand
problem.
has been up, so I have to
Oh,
run.
you wanted to say goodbye?
Yes, please. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for having me here, and I always keep turning up. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone on the
Have a
block.
great evening and go be bullish in that space.
Thank you so much. All right,
You're
bye.
I
so
wanted to
welcome.
add, I think that it's going to get worse before it gets better because I know a lot of you are like farming InfoFi, but I just like I don't really like it. Like you're talking
Ah,
about stuff you really don't care about just to get paid. I don't know. It's like adding trash to the,
Mm.
I think.
yeah, yeah.
I
It's
agree
not,
well,
we're
with
not
that.
yes,
I
farming
agree with
it.
that.
The thing is, dude, I'm also building it, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm not just farming it.
So,
I'm building
so,
this shit. But
but,
I
but
just couldn't let me,
also,
well, let me just finish this bit.
but it's
But
diluted, see? So the info is
well,
diluted now, and
but
that's the
yeah,
great thing about it. That's it. Because normally we had these big KOLs shouting out for 10, 15K per tweet they were banking. Still, some
yes,
do. And
the,
so this is now diluted into everybody talking about it. And so most of the things in crypto, we still need to have that aspect of things are being talked about. And we're not
right.
talking about, you never see a SUI team posting under something, right? Because they have VC
They don't need
backing,
to.
and
Yeah,
all they don't need to. They have a different
yeah.
marketing thing to their name, and so they actually, I think Sui sits on like 400 million backing in VC.
Yeah, they don't fuck with broke boys type shit.
No,
But what I'm
no,
Yes.
saying is, it's like people are pretending to care about it, coming up with AI
Yes.
content
Oh,
to
totally,
pretend to
dude.
care about it
Yeah,
just to get
yeah,
paid.
yeah.
They don't
oh
Of
yeah,
actually
course.
care about this stuff.
Yes,
Like
yes.
even like
It's not a real
Lurky, they're
community.
getting on
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
talking
And
about,
it's
hey, I got to
and they're
talk about this
farming.
and pump
yeah.
it
Yeah,
up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
but
you're
it's actually
absolutely
just
right.
like, hey, they're not even doing the research or caring about it. I
Yeah.
just
No,
don't
no,
like
and
it.
I
people,
love that you
yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
but people will even like just generate content. They don't even know what the project is, and I see this all the time, right? Because like
Yeah,
we're kind of in the middle of it. But
yeah.
the point is that this is this is the beginning of this kind of like these kinds of analytics being rolled out. And as it improves, it will become Sybil resistant, and it will be much easier to nerf like the crap, right? And what it does, and I know like somebody was comparing it to Black Mirror, right? You know, there's the Black Mirror episode where she just starts like spouting like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ads
Damn.
because she's
That's
got this brain implant, right?
yeah.
And it is kind of like that a little bit, like you know,
Exactly.
and especially with Lurky, because like it's actually literally, you know, listening to the space, right? So there is like totally like a dystopian kind of edge to it. um but at the same time, it's like this is, you know, this is where advertising is going, and like we have to be like, you know, what are we doing? Like this stuff is going to have to be monetized. Like, you know, YouTube ads are there. Like it's just another form of advertising, and it's going to get, yeah, it's going to, the best kind of shills you won't actually notice, right? And that's not to say that it's necessarily good, but
Mm.
like, yeah, to Wild's
Well,
point, like KOLs are getting paid to shill all kinds
All
of
right,
shit,
so we're
and
going
it's in
to,
some ways it's more transparent
yeah.
in this case. But yeah,
Also,
I totally hear the criticism, and
yeah,
I didn't really mean to get into this. It's just like this is what the market need. This is like where the market is going
yeah,
right
of
now,
course.
and yeah,
Yeah.
and I kind
So
of
so here's what happens. These things go to an evolution. So some things we can catch before, right? So we can be like, all right, of course, people will people, and that's why we cannot have nice things and keep things simple. So what can they possibly do to take advantage of this, and then guard ourselves from that, right? To set some things against that. Unfortunately, you can never catch everything. So and that's why. But AI and Lurky is really good at fetching out like these things where it wants to cheat, and but just with the post we haven't gotten that right, and it can break a project. It did with gift wrap on Sui. Yeah, it broke that project
oh,
because
that sucked.
they they didn't even get the most simple things in place for this shit not to happen,
Yeah.
right?
That's like
And
what
then
Adam
later
was
on they
touching
had
on.
to, and
People
later on
having
they had to
yeah.
course correct, and then the damage is done. So there are some things that are very obviously need to be put in place for people not to do this, and speak about things and post about things in a meaningful way, right? And but it will have its own evolution because some things you cannot just not foresee, right? And these are
Yeah.
going to be the more difficult things.
There's
Yeah.
going to be
So it's
well,
two-factor
going
did
to
you?
change.
authentication on people's
Yeah,
opinions.
Yes.
yeah, and it's like it's not that I, you know, I totally, yeah, I mean, I totally like hear the criticism. I see the crap, like I see people posting about my fucking creator coin, and they're talking about all kinds of nonsense like that doesn't even exist, that I haven't put out. But it's, and I've and when and but I'll tell you that like even now, like it's more Sybil resistant than it's been, right? And it's much easier to get rid of the people that are like, you know, I mean, we're developing like ways to filter out like, you know, inorganic engagement, and you know, we could nerf like AI slop more readily, right? But actually it's kind of in many cases it's like at the project's
Bro.
discretion.
Bro,
And
that's
there is
funny.
also
to
Yeah,
think
well,
about, like,
there is, yeah,
what if your post, like, if it was too much, like, too AI sloppy, that like your post just got rejected. It's like, no, this has already been done 1,000 times today.
yeah,
Next. Like,
yeah,
it like
yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah, and
qualify. Like,
people,
it has to meet like a certain, the bar needs to be raised.
right, yeah, and the copy pasta stuff as well. Like, there's a ton of that, and
True.
but
It's quite
it's
annoying.
kind
Yeah.
of like, I mean, oh no, it is not. It is annoying, and like, people like the classic is always, and I actually like even leaned into it, like with the new guys, like, it isn't just a token, like this is the classic, blah 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 isn't just a token, it's a blah blah blah, and it's like it doesn't even matter, like literally, and like I've seen people like copy pasta like a white paper into Chat GPT,
Yeah, but
produce those.
it's
That's
it
actually
has
better if they take
it's
the white paper in the first place. But some people, there are still real creators out there that are generating like good content, and
Yeah.
that's the stuff that is valuable. And
Mhm.
and the beauty
but
as well
also,
is,
like,
yeah, go
it's
for it.
there's another side to this that we just don't fail to see here in this space, and that's why I'm a little bit more bullish on the audiofi part of things when it comes to the information stream, because here we can have direct conversations and in a more meaningful way, because we actually are a little bit more long format here, right? And so the other side of this, what's playing into people, well, first of all, they will cheat, right? People will find the quickest way to Rome, and so there's that. But there's also the other aspect here of that we're on X working with short form content. So 2 to 5 seconds on a post, and nobody's reading the third sentence. So just when you know this, uh, everybody will shorten things up, and because you just cannot have like a Bible going on, right? A whole Bible chapter of the information needed. So usually, what you use Twitter for is a call to action, and that's
Everybody will
all it's
shorten
good
things
for.
up.
And because you
Say
just
good
cannot
morning,
have of the
coffee or
information
Yeah,
tea.
needed.
As
and
soon
I
as you
So
just,
come up with
usually this,
and that's all it's
boom, the
good
third
for.
sentence, lost people. Say good morning, say good night. These are the easiest ones. Who's active? Coffee or tea.
yeah,
As soon as
and
you
I
come up
just,
with, hey, Song Jam DJ does this and this, boom, the third sentence, lost people, right? They're not reading this.
yeah, yeah.
So,
What
yeah,
what, what I would
difficult.
what I would also say is the and I think in my experience, and this is like, this is amazing, right? That you can go out with a project with a ticker that doesn't yet exist, and you can drum up interest from like a group of people that are incentivized to discuss it before. So you don't need a marketing budget to do that, right? You don't need to go and find a KOL to show your stuff on the timeline. You can appear with basically nothing, and just out of pure attention and energy and like people discussing it, you can launch a token, right? You don't even need like a budget for that, right? If you do it right, you don't
Well,
even need like a huge
technically, if
following.
you can code and token, have some knowledge of tokenization, you need $25.
Right. But
Yeah,
it's the token,
yeah,
launching the token isn't the issue as much as like having people
that's
that
it.
discuss it,
Yeah.
and incentivizing people before the damn thing even exists.
Mhm.
Like, I do think that that's like unprecedented,
Mhm.
and this is like what this is
So
about
get
is
this, when we
attention.
okay, so
Attention is the currency,
here's
right?
then where the coding comes in. So technically, and I've been looking into these codes because there's one token who did that before successfully, and then okay, so the code is this. I'm coming out with a token. You can buy the token. You're gonna either spend $50. Yeah, so you got to make the tweet that follows up on the buy. Then when we hit a cap of 1 million sold, or $500,000 sold, or $200,000 sold, the contract is then going to mint and deploy the token. So first you start with a mint project. So you're going to have these people mint based upon an X post. So they can buy a share, post about it. And then when you hit your cap, that's in the code, right? Then automatically the CA will launch. The token will be deployed and all these people become holders. Now, why would this be bullish? Well, they have to tweet, buy and tweet. That's what's minting it. And then very cleverly, people are going to push that because if this doesn't have traction, you just bought something that's just in mint. And so people are going to talk about it more to get to the cap. And there was one token that did that successfully, and they hit $1 million sold before, and it took them 48 hours to do it. And then automatically the code made the token launch possible and deployed on its own. If you can build shit, I'm giving away alpha again. See, I've been writing this down because this is how my brain works. But
Do
I
it.
no, I just wrote it down and then we're just
Do
gonna
it.
discuss it somewhere else. No, I'm gonna say it. If you were clever, you already know what to do here. If you know how to code.
I'm
Yes,
not
Alien.
smart.
Know, like if you guys have checked it out, if you have like a base wallet and you can download the new base app, but every like it just looks, it's like a clone of Twitter, but every
Mhm.
post is made into a ticker. So this could already like it kind of goes with your idea that you see a post come out, it's a ticker, then you buy into that post, you're posting about that
Yeah,
post.
no,
Like
that's
it
not how
could,
this works. No.
yeah, no,
There,
I'm just saying, but this could like, I don't know, like if they're going to be another failed thing like Friend Tech or whatever. But when they launch it on December 17th, it's definitely like Pump Fun and X have some like catching up to do when every post is instantly monetized.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But then
content
every
coins.
post becomes a ticker would be bearish, right? Because goddamn, how many posts are we making?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, it's like every post is a ticker. Like, and I have like every post that I have made is a ticker, but they only have like $100 market caps.
Hmm.
Yes,
But
but
Yeah,
then
of
they're not.
course.
It's going to become less financialized, right? And
Yes.
this is the same thing as like everyone will have a creator coin. Every post will have will have a ticker, and it's not going to be it's not the none of it's not going to be remotely possible
Yeah.
for it to kind of
So
maintain value in the
what I
same
am
level
talking
as
about
to
is something completely different, right? So there is no dev wallet. This is a community launched token then, because it's a everybody has opportunity to mint here, and you can then choose your amount, and then make the post. When you bought, you can make the post, right, in order to mint. So you need to buy and post. That will be a mint. And then when in the code it will, you can code it up to whatever you want, right? $500,000, a million, and then it's that investment. When that hard cap is reached, it automatically deploys a token. So this is a very different concept here than just every tweet becoming a token. No, no, no. It's the holders making the tweet, then making through their buying and tweeting, making the token possible together, which incentivize a lot of posting because, like I said, you want to get in, right? And then the token won't launch until we get there, until we get to the hard cap. That could be coded.
yeah,
The
I like it.
concepts can be coded, and even without a dev wallet. So you can make the LP wallet. You can burn that upon launch, and
yeah,
that's
it's a
the
new
way to
kind of
do it.
launch pad. It's actually a new it's like an X native launch
Yeah, no,
pad
you
as
launch
well.
from code. That's what I
Yeah,
think should be. I'm bullish on coding this way. We can code
yeah.
everything. We don't need these launch pads. It's bearish. They have bullish,
Yeah,
bearish tokenomics.
yeah.
We don't need
You
any of
are
those,
actually correct. Yeah,
right?
yeah. But the thing is the launch pad. The thing is
Yeah, because people
the
don't know how
that's
to
the
freaking code,
mechanism.
which is freaking
Yeah, yeah.
bearish.
But then you but the thing is like you could because you can replicate it. So yeah, no. If you just put the way to do it is you open source
Yeah,
the code base and you give people a maybe even an SDK that they can use to deploy it
yeah,
in a
could be.
straightforward manner, and then because then it could be, you could still capture some, like maybe just some very like nominal transaction fee, and then it becomes something that, like, as a developer, you can continue to benefit from
Also,
as it's
why
used, like,
is
you
this
know, years
bullish?
into the future.
So depending on the tokenomics, right? Each holder, so let's say we launch and the tokenomics of the, because it depends on the tokenomics how much that million investment is going to be. So when a token is launched, it can be at like a 10 million market cap depending on the tokenomics, right? I'm just going to say something. So but on that 10 million market cap, every holder will be equal there. See, we start off equal, so no sell pressure because nobody made any money yet here. See, there's no early buyers here. So you eliminate that problem as well. Snipers, no. Early buyers, no. Everybody can only buy $50, $100, $200 with one wallet. Now, if they want to do more with more wallets, go right ahead, right? But so when we launch on a 10 mil market cap, everybody has to, and it's on 10 mil market cap, everybody is not in profit here. We still need to make profit now. Token is launched. You feel me? So that's a way to go. I'm writing down like a lot of like how to do that in Solidity. So, comments. Just so I'm always having a notepad on the side to write things down if they're bullish, right? It's the book of brilliant ideas, you guys. I got tons. And that will be the flywheel, right? For it. Yeah. And so even if it goes up 5%, yeah, if you want to sell with 5% profit, go right ahead, right? Sure. But when somebody dunks down and it takes a 5% down, everybody's back on base again. So it's very good to hold the 10 mil floor, see? Yes. All right. Well, that's something for to meander a little bit more about. Possibly you need some sleep, which Wild does, because the brain is now cooked. Tell you that much. So much information today again, which that's why I'm writing things down, because I bet you tomorrow morning I wake up, I was like, what was that? What was that again from yesterday that I thought I was bullish, right? Yeah. But I mean, we could be doing something. Yeah. So,
I hope you are.
well, look, Panda, it's all in the code. Everything can be coded here. Yeah. You're in the
Yeah,
simulation for real. Froach was not lying here. You're in the simulation. Everything
yeah,
be
yeah.
coded. You don't need pump fun. You don't need any of these shit. You can come up with something like this and it be bullish, right? And it be in the code. See, it's coded this way,
I
literally.
already have something amazing that combines NFTs and coins
Yeah,
together
yeah.
that
Because
would go in a perfect
or
circle.
else you need to depend on marketing only. The utility can be in the code. It can be coded. That's what should happen. It's not. That's what layer ones do,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah, that's actually something I want to say. I saw the other day or today actually that I don't know who holds soul gods of you guys,
yep.
but I saw there's a lot of people who still doesn't know it's possible to stake it.
Yep.
So
You can
just
stake.
like just made a post about it. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna link to the Jumbotron with the links and
Yes,
so on.
please. Yes.
It's just to inform. So there's also like some naughty and nice list that you're gonna get benefits from later on in Christmas, and you don't want to list for under one soul. What's coming will blow your mind. Just bookmark it if you can. But yeah. That's all I wanted to say. So everyone gets a chance to
Where do
like
you
either delist or stake or yeah.
where do you stake? Through Magic
Oh,
Eden?
I put a link there. It's through Flux. There's a link tree with everything and stake sgstake.flux.io.
Oh, let me see. I see the Solana
And
Gold bar,
this, yeah, the Solana Gold Bar
and
with the
then
most degen play there is.
is
Shout
this
out to
it?
them.
Okay, here we go. This is it. Word, and let's see. Yeah, there's a couple. There's the link tree, and then there's this, which is the staking right here. So if I go on this, oh, what is this? Okay, it's Flux Inc. Very
Also
cool.
picked me
Okay,
up a pimp coat.
49% are staked? What? No. For real?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So that means I'm late to the party.
Long-term project, baby.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
get
right, you
mine staked
guys.
too.
Before we dive into another, hole with the soul gods, let's keep that for tomorrow on the schedule too. Give a little bit of love in that direction, once more, right? And then we're gonna close out for today. Very bullish day today. I don't care if your backs are down. You're exposed to crypto. You're part of the elite. The majority of the world doesn't even know what we're up to, and so you're just being exposed to it, rugged or not, right? Means that you still have opportunity here, right in
I'm
front of
so
you.
up on my long for 3 days ago. I'm so much up. Leverage.
Long, go long or go home, and I mean long, like
Yeah.
years. Yeah, plan for years, not for tomorrow. Don't run from poverty. Yeah, research, relax.
What do
It
you
it
get for
always works out in your
staking
favor. Right?
these? 50. Oh,
You
you
get
get
Soul God
15
token.
Soul
You get
Gods
Soul God
tokens per
token.
day.
You
What?
Yeah,
get
and you can
Soul
also
God
buy
token.
packs and stuff. I can come tomorrow and tell you all about
Yeah,
it, Dick.
wake up
Do you
tomorrow.
get
All
more
about it.
for staking more? Like if I
Yes,
stake more than one
Yeah.
NFT?
more.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the longer they hold them and so on. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow, buddy.
there's a
Yeah,
flywheel.
I just staked
Wake,
mine. If I
yeah, just
shall.
take it. Just take it. Just take it.
Hell yeah.
Free cash, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take it.
What's the
What's the
ticker?
ticker?
What's the ticker?
Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat, got a runner on the map. Solana sniping like a gat, and the Zoe is moving quickly. I'm gonna squeeze them where they at. I'm trying to bring the Minquins back. 1,000X is gonna land. I got chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Yes, I thought it was Wednesday, but turns out it's still Tuesday. Thank
Oh,
you all for
crap.
coming.
We're
Right?
doomed.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of wrecked here. I need some sleep. You guys, I catch you all tomorrow and see you on the bright side. Tick, last
Yes. Thank you so
words.
much for pulling up, fam. You guys stay bullish, my friends. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go.
Adam is going to say something about life.
What a time to be alive. InfoFi, AudioFi, we're early, guys. It's an opportunity to shape the future, shape tomorrow. AI is here to stay. Crypto is here to stay. And we are going with it. Let's go, guys.